Good morning, fellas. How are you doing today? What's up? Good morning, Kuroshi. Good morning, Supa. Good morning, Tabar. Good morning, Kenji. Good morning, Rapid Stutter. Good morning, Anthony's. Good morning, Gemini. Maywin. Good morning. Altaria. Good morning. Yes, two. Yep. I have Excadrill and Gyarados. And then after that is Shaman. Just the final two raids and then Shaman. I should be able to do everything today, I think. Very cool. Yeah, what's up, man? Look at this dude. This guy's shiny Gothitelle is beautiful. I'm gonna go sit next to him in game. Good morning, Rumble. What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Good morning. Whew, I'm feeling a little low energy today, but I think I could see myself getting a second wind. I feel like I could actually... I see the vibes coming. They're just over the horizon. You know? I feel it today. Good morning, Cafe Spinda. Oh my goodness, that was loud for me. Holy.
Have my primer. Ignore my username.
Thank you.
I am a retired flying ninja guy, and I am
okay. Super. I appreciate it, superhero. Dude, much love. Do you think for the 3 months of Prime, dude? I hope the content has earned it from you or helped you during the Lunar New Year event. What's up, man? Alice say good morning, dude. What's up? Good morning. I love that name, Cafe Spinda. Good morning, gamer. Alrighty, fellas. What do you say we go ahead and do our intro? A little stream recap intro as per usual. Sounds good to me. What's up, Hybrid? Good morning, brother. What's up, man? New to the stream? Welcome. Honored to have you. I'm a little lower energy than usual, so apologies, but this event's just been kicking it out of me. But that's a good thing. I'm having a lot of fun, getting a lot done. I'm just getting tired towards the end of the event, which happens every time. You know, it's 15 days of just playing so much PokeMMO, and I love the game, but doing anything for that, you know, it's gonna tire you out, right? What's up, Sebastian? Same. Yeah, I think a lot of people are, you know, you're so often during event season like burning the candle at both ends during PokeMMO, and I always compare it to like coming in after a long day of like playing football or some shit growing up. Like growing up, you'd be outside like all day, and it's really fun. You love it, but you come inside and the exhaustion hits. I kind of feel like that's PokeMMO towards the end of the events. Take your ears. I'm doing okay. I played a little MW3 this morning, Rapid. What's up? Just a cool... I recorded a good video this morning. Or at least a video, in my opinion, that's cool. Explored a new game. I'm doing the best I can. I'm holding it together. I'm doing okay. When did I even make a video talk? Did I just like mention it in a stream recap to Bard, or what do you mean? Prices will always fluctuate a little bit after videos typically, and then I guess I just mentioned it. I don't see, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't see any effect. Like they're still 74k, which is what they were like recently. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I always say, like, it is undoubtedly my videos affect the market to some extent, but I think it's like some people paint it as like I control the whole market, and it's probably more like, yeah, whenever I make a video talking, it probably affects it by about 10%. I think that's probably fair, and probably hopefully in the short term only. It's one of those things, you know. No. I know you're not saying. No, I know you're not saying that. Sorry if I'm taking what you said and extrapolating. Price moves a bit. I just don't. No disrespect. I just don't. I can show it on screen. I get what you're saying. There's obviously a spike here, but I think this happened before I talked about it. I don't know when what video you're referring to. Like yesterday, in yesterday's stream recap, I sold off some mysterious great balls because they were at this price. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm misremembering. Choose your videos to get rich. I don't find that moral. I'm not that desperate for Pokeyen, number one. Number two, I would not enjoy that. I've always said, like, if an item goes up drastically because of one of my videos, I will purposefully not sell that item because it doesn't feel okay to me. That feels, you know, rose to 2K. Gotcha. I'm glad you made some money on him, Tabard, if that's the takeaway. That's fucking awesome. I've been a big advocate. Mysterious Great Balls often hold at around 74K. I'd say it's probably the average high point for it. As you can see, like, they even spiked to like 96K, you know, 2 weeks ago. If we had launder, let's see launder history on this. Is only since the beginning of February. I'm still holding. Good luck. Good luck. Dude, that's a lot in one day. Yeah, good luck to you, scum. I get it, man. Does the year stay with Hatchmon, or is it the year opened? Like the what do you mean? Like the hatched? Do you mean like popped out of a mysterious ball, or do you mean egg hatched? I think it would be the date that it was hatched, not the date that the egg is created. So if you made it's a great question. Theoretically, if you made an egg and stuck it in your mysterious ball, no, that would be on the day you got it. Yeah. I don't really host a whole lot of tournaments. It's a good question. I do host community events. So I host fashion contests and I host shiny ratings, and I try to do those once every few months. So I try to do something unique to the community. There's PvP tournaments every single day. There's 3 to 5 catch events every single week. Sometimes people ask me to host those, and I'm like, no disrespect, I don't really see a value in piling on the same thing. You know, I don't see a value in piling on one more catch event or one more. There's so many catch events and PvP tournaments. I think doing something unique or original like fashion contest, shiny range is much more valuable. Anyways, that's interesting, G-Strom. True. Yeah, true, Karoshi. Let's do our little intro, boys. Alrighty, fellas, good morning. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and welcome to the final 2 or 3 days of the Lunar New Year event in another PokeMMO stream recap, your daily source of tips, tricks, information, discussion, conversation, and what's happening inside PokeMMO. Let's just go ahead and jump into things with our typical start, our catch events. There are 2 massive prizes upcoming for catch events. There's also one, like, all these prizes are fantastic, whether you want free RP, good shinies, or just good Pokemon in general. Let's first cover the Ralt catch event coming up on Wednesday the 4th of March at 10 a.m. ET. This is tomorrow. If you're watching the stream recap, it's today. In 2 hours from the launch of this stream recap, make sure to be there or be square. It's at Route 209 in Sinnoh. You have 1 hour to catch Ralt, Staravia, or Bibarel, with nature bonuses being +5 for Modest, -5 for Adamant, and there's a gift Gallade or Gardevoir up for grabs. 6 times 31. Gardevoir, not a whole lot of utility. If you just like Gardevoir, more power to you. Gallade is a really good raid Pokemon. This is your chance to win a 6 times 31 perfect Adamant or Jolly, probably Adamant for PVM. Adamant Gallade for raids for free from a catch event. Next up, we have some amazing shiny prizes. We've already covered these a little bit, so I'm going to skip over them kind of quickly to get you guys the information as quick as possible. But on the 6th of March at 10 a.m. ET, so this Friday at Icefall Cave in Kanto, an interesting location, there's a Lapras catch event with these species and these nature bonuses, and there is a shiny Lapras up for grabs. This is the big one, dude. This Lapras, as well as the Shuckle catch event, insane. If you can manage to win these catch events, you will literally save hundreds. I'm talking 500 to 800 hours on a shiny hunt, as well as probably at least a few million Pokeyen. If you were to egg shunt, you're literally saving 150, 180 million Pokeyen. Like, catch events are amazing. I cannot recommend them enough. And you have a chance to win 2 rare shinies. There are 2 rare shinies this weekend in catch events: the Lapras and the Shuckle. The Shuckle on Sunday, the 8th of March at 2 p.m. ET at Route 40 in Johto. You have Shuckle and all these other mons on screen here to catch, as well as the nature bonuses, and there is a shiny Shuckle. Yup, there is a shiny Shuckle up for grabs. They give away like 1 shiny Shuckle a year. This shit is rare. This shit is a big deal. It's a big catch event. Everybody can do catch events. They're extremely accessible to, they're not endgame content at all. I recommend all players doing catch events. They're so fun. They're a great way to break the grinds of PokeMMO, break it up, have some fun, involve yourself in the community, and win some amazing overarching prizes along the way. I cannot recommend catch events enough. They're so freaking fun and really crucial for Iron Man as well. All right, next up, onto the Achievement Showcase. If you don't know, the Achievement Showcase is where you guys in the community can showcase your personal achievements, and that gives viewers ideas for personal achievements to shoot for, as well as lets you guys flex your own achievements. We have a lot of like new player stuff, or a lot of like player firsts to celebrate today, and I think it's really good perspective. I think on average, MMO players, including myself, can be a little turbo online. Let's be honest. Let's reflect on it. Let's think about it. And I think sometimes it's really good to see the average player's experience, or, you know, what the average Pokemon player is doing versus just the top 0.1% and forming your, it melts your brain, guys. We got to get an idea of what the average amazing achievement looks like, and remembering what it was like when we first played PokeMMO. So first things first, we have this player, Zemote, was able to complete all of these Zodiac tablets. Yup, he's been playing the game on and off since 2019, 244 hours played. This is a big achievement, man. It's difficult to have the mons to defeat all of those trainers and get all of that done. Farming all the swarms, like, it takes a long time to farm. You need to farm 288 swarm Pokemon and turn them all in just to be able to get all the tablets to then fight the trainers. Like, for the average person with like a job and a wife and a kids, it's a lot of time. There's a lot of time and investment that goes into this, man, and it's really impressive to see from Zemo, man. Congratulations to you, dude. Next up, Kimji won his first ever catch event in fourth place prize, but it's really cool to see. There's also a crazy catch. He was able to win fourth place with an 11 overall score Teddy Ursa. That's an insane, also in the Safari Zone, I believe, a crazy catch. Congratulations to him, dude. Your first catch event placements or victories are so fucking sick, man. Congrats to that guy. Next up, this is such a big screenshot, it needs the whole screen. You can see me down, my fingers a little bit, okay? But this is a big story, okay? This is Dragon Lord's first ever event doing raids, and first ever time attempting to do raids, and he was able to do all of the raids with less than half a box of viable raid Pokemon. I think this is a perfect example of a newer player. It's still hundreds of hours of game time. It's still very difficult, right? But a newer player, really taking on PokeMMO and just showing you that it's possible. He really talks about that. You talk about leveling his Pokemon to level 80. Most importantly, only 2 times raids so far. I've been forced to link up with others. He did a lot of this in solo queue. In a sense, I have successfully completed 11 out of 12 raids as a solo queuer with no team, no guild, all from his own hard work and grinds. And for his first event, he said he's over the moon. Not looking forward to the amount of candies I'll need for Shaman, the rare candies, and XP training. But just for context, he links his other screenshot. This is the list of Pokemon I started with to use with this event. And this will hopefully give future raiders hope that you can do it as well with limited teams and limited Pokemon. I thought this is a really cool achievement to share. Like, most people, the average Pokemon player is not doing the raids, which I fully understand. I always kind of say, like, dude, I don't know if I would have been brave enough to take on and tackle the raids if I wasn't a content creator. Like, I think being a creator sometimes encourages me to take that extra step and really challenge myself on some Pokemon content that I normally, like, I would just shiny hunt, and I'm a grinder, right? I like grinding more than anything. But it is good to push yourself. It's good to push yourself out of your comfort zone, and I'm just lucky to have this to help me do it. But congrats to that guy for doing the same thing and doing it on his own time and conquering his first ever, like, it's his first time ever doing raids, and he was able to beat all of them. Or almost all of them. Is really fucking impressive, man. All right. Next up, this guy, Sarovsky, got his first ever legendary in PokeMMO. That is... The legendary hunts, excuse me. The legendary hunts have only been in the game for the past 3 years or so, less than that, like 2.5 years. They were introduced in late 2023, if I recall correctly. So honestly, they had less than 2.5 years, maybe around 2.5 years. These are one of the introductions to to grinding. I think the roaming legendaries are such a good way to, they force players to do these single encounter hunts. They're somewhere around, we don't actually know the rate of legendaries, but we think that it's somewhere around 1 in 5,000 or so. It's a really good introductory to single encounter shiny hunting, catching Pokemon for profit, EV training, XP training. It really helps players get into grinding, and I've always liked it for that aspect. I think the average PokeMMO player, in my opinion, for what I've seen from my comments, they beat the 5 storylines and then they go do the roaming legendaries. I think that is the go-to thing for a lot of players, because getting a legendary is a cool achievement for a lot of, it's always been represented as that in Pokemon games. So it's a really cool thing to go grind for your average player. Congratulations to Sarovsky on his first ever legend in the game. Next up, another new player achievement. He said he started on the 11th of February, and he was able to do his first ever raid with defeating Zebstrika. That dude, that's less than a month ago. And also, February has less days in it. Like, think about it like that. Like, the fact that he's been playing PokeMMO in totality for less than a month has 136 hours or something and was able to complete his first raid, but possibly go on to do more. This is really impressive, man. Going from playing the game from scratch to your first raid done in a month is fucking sick. This game is so overwhelming. I'm lucky enough to have been able to learn the game patch by patch. I started playing in 2013, right? And I came back to the game in 2020. I was able to, like, every patch, every like update, I was able to read the patch notes and slowly learn one step at a time. If you pick up the game in 2026, you have to just, it's all bombarding your brain. Raids, swarm Pokemon, Phenos, EVs, IVs, like legendaries, raids, like it's all destroy. It's so much, man. PokeMMO is a super in-depth game, super hard to learn, but anybody can do it if you just take it step by step. And I think this is just a really fucking cool achievement, man, from this guy Denoit. Congratulations to you, man. I love this you sharing this story. So thank you, man, for sharing that, dude. Much love to you, man. Next up, an Iron Man, Poppin' Zed, I think is a newer Iron Man. He has less than, like, I think he had a achievement recently where he had about 24 hours into his Iron Man account and got his first shiny, if I recall correctly, and now he got his first vanity as an Iron Man account from the PvP boxes. And that's fucking, dude, Iron Man getting vanities like this is super sick, man. He got the origin ring, and that's, dude, it's a cool vanity. That's a sick drip. Like, it is so smart, in my opinion, to create an Iron Man during events, because you might as well try to get some of the limited time stuff while you can, because once it's gone forever. Like, right now if you're an Iron Man account, right now is your only chance to get these vanities. And then in the future, I think a lot of people right now on Iron Man accounts who are grinding this event season will be looked back at as, like, the original Iron Man. They will be looked back at as, like, wow, you were part of the first wave of players who started an Iron Man account and actually was able to make it and play in the first ever event season. Like, the Iron Man account was popularized, not created by me, but popularized by me back in, I want to say, like, July-ish, maybe May or July of 2025. It's only been around for, I think, 9 months. 9 months in totality. Event season started in October. You had like 5 months, which is a fair bit of time, to be fair. Like 4 to 5 months to make an account, play PokeMMO, beat all the storylines, and prepare everything you needed for all the event season. Like, it was a big to do for a lot of people, and I'm really interested to see how history will look back upon the first cycle, the first rotation of Iron Man and PokeMMO. I always say, people forget, dude, we are actively making PokeMMO history. When the first person beats Cobalion, when the first person beats Terrakion, you know, Virizion, we love to take it for, I love to take it for granted. I'll say also about me. I love to take it for granted in the moment. We'll look back on these moments with, like, love in our eyes and rose-tinted goggles and just appreciate, like, how amazing it was to play PokeMMO during these events, even though sometimes it feels so frustrating, right? It's a good perspective to keep in mind. All right, next up. So that was that. We have this covered. Next up, this guy, I love his name, Tweakin, the final achievement showcase of the day. Tweakin got a shiny Trico. This motherfucker got a shiny Trico, brushed it off, said, not a Shroomish, back to Petalburg jail. This guy is gaming. This guy, like, this is a scary motherfucker. This is a scary shiny hunter, dude. This guy is going places. He's gonna do things. Bro got, like, a rarer thing than Shroomish, an arguably better shiny. Yeah, me when I don't get my target. How are we gonna fucking be like, not a Shroomish, shrug it off, back to Petalburg jail? Congrats on the Trico, dude. Like, that's a dream shiny for a lot of people, man. That's the duality of, like, all the new player achievements versus the psychos, of, like, the psychos who are just dedicated. I love both. I love the new players and I love the psychos who grind MMOs like it's their destiny. I adore that about MMOs, you know? So, all right. That's our stream recap intro. Let's go ahead and jump into things. If chat has any questions, I'm sure you'll have some today. If you want to ask me any questions for a stream recap, come in the streams and check it out and say what's up. Like the video if you like it today. Subscribe for daily Pokemon videos. I do upload every single day, usually about PokeMMO. I stream Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET on Twitch. Can we get a strategic F in chat? Was that a strategic? We're back? That's a saved. That is a motherfucking saved. That is a motherfucking strategic F. We are so back, boys. We wanted to get the F out of the way at the start of the stream. Call that 500, 600 IQ. We fucking take those, boys. What was that? My Streamlabs OBS has a bug. I think I recorded before going live. I recorded a video and I didn't close it. Streamlabs has a bug where sometimes it just crashes, unfortunately. So that's what that was. It happens every so often. If you watch my streams long enough, you'll see it. What's up, fellas? I strategically F. True. What was the question, Crush? I was the funny thing is I was answering Dread's question. Dread was like, how are you doing today? Dread said, how are you doing today? And I literally said, I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. It's, you know, the world's in a rough state right now, but I'm really happy to be live. And then as soon as I said that, offline. That was fucking crazy karma. I have a question. Oh, you said I have a question. You didn't even ask it yet? What's up, Karoshi? You are out of sync? Am I actually? Sync test 1 2 3. Sync test 1 2 3. Sync test. Is that working? Is that better? True, Shizu. Big virtue. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oof. Good morning, Sir Kitty. What's the question, Karoshi? Team synced? Okay. Glad I tested in full. Cottony Swarm. If anybody wants to do raids today, let me go over to, I'm already heading over. I am ready to do raids, boys. I literally have to do a British sync test. Beans and toast. Biscuits in tea. Is that better? Biscuits and tea sounds amazing. Once again, I give credit where credit's due. Good luck to you, Dread. Much love to you, man. Shiny recently? I mayhaps have gotten to shiny recently. I'll show it on stream. How you doing, man? Much love to you, Dread, and good luck, dude. Yesterday, dude, I still like, I literally have like I don't know. I have like a fucking, whenever I get a piece of mail from the government or some shit, I get so stressed. I have to open it immediately, like some tax information or some shit. Dude, I get so stressed whenever I get a piece of mail that isn't like, I don't know if it's from growing up. I don't know, man. So many like foreclosure things and shit. I don't know, dude. Didn't do any encounter. I did a fair bit of swarm. There's a lot of swarm. 174. Yeah, it really is, Sir Kitty. No, how did you? You must have watched the stream recap to know that, or because that's not on here, right? I don't see that. Yeah, no, it was caught on Unova. Ooh, wait, I didn't see this. Wait, I knew that they added this because of the patch notes, but I didn't even. How did I miss this? They added the button in game for the showed fail shinies. That's really, really cool, man. I didn't even know that was like physically. I thought it just showed them automatically. That's really interesting. This is a good question, and it might be a hot take for me. I'm curious other people's opinions. Feel free to share them in the comments and in the stream chat. Someone said, would you recommend PokeMMO for first-time region playthroughs? I honestly would. I know that's not, you don't get the true experience, you don't get the nostalgic experience, but if you don't have the nostalgia, you know, it's probably fine. I really like PokeMMO as your first time playthrough through regions. I played Johto for the first time with PokeMMO. I played Sinnoh for the first time through PokeMMO. And then I think I played part of Emerald growing up, but not all of it. I borrowed it from a friend at in middle school or some shit. I think PokeMMO ends up being a really good first time playthrough experience because the fact that the game teaches you about natures, the fact that it teaches you about EVs and IVs on the in-game menus, the fact that you have more control, the fact that you can use your favorite Pokemon in different regions and generations. I think the extra customization, the ability to have reasons to do certain things in other, maybe you want to go catch Turtwigs in Sinnoh because it's decent profit. You can sell them for 9,000 Pokeyen a piece like this guy's doing, or I guess I don't know what their price is right now, but like I think it's interesting. There's just different unique things and reasons to love PokeMMO, and they add a different element, or you can just ignore them because of the storyline. The storyline's going to be a little bit more difficult. I almost feel like PokeMMO is I think playing Pokemon as kids made PokeMMO so much harder for us because it teaches you bad habits, right? As a kid, I would never learn a move on my Pokemon that wasn't a damaging move. Dragon Dance on Gyarados? No, thank you. I was teaching my Gyarados like surf back then, which makes no sense. You have to, PokeMMO forces you to learn the good habits early on because it is a bit more difficult, but it's also not like PokeMMO is not unfairly difficult. It is more difficult. I would say like if you have a chart or like a graph or whatever, you've got traditional Pokemon over here. That's a bit, you know, the easiest by far. You can just spam random damage moves through the storyline, right? Traditional Pokemon, super easy. Then you have like PokeMMO right here, and then you have like ROM hacks made to be difficult over here, like Emerald Kaizo and stuff, or Run and Bun. I think PokeMMO is like Run and Bun might even be like over here, to be fair, you know. I think PokeMMO is in this perfect middle ground of like it's reasonably difficult but very conquerable by just learning typings and maybe a little bit of EV train, a little bit, not a ton, and just really planning things a fair bit ahead and just learning mechanics and strategies. Me do damage, I win. Dude, I used to, yeah, I had a superior that just only knew, you know, like 3 grass type attacks type shit. Like, I don't know Dota 2. Fuck, that's funny. Dude, PokeMMO. Dota 2, I hate lead. Not no disrespect. If you enjoy it, that makes me happy. Dota 2 is a vibe. Dota 2 is a vibe. Surf, water, hopping, fly. Yeah, like, but that's like, it's so funny. Like, look, that's terrible. Like nowadays, that's fucking awful. I have too many. I appreciate the requests, BBN. My schedule is just already so fucking packed. Like but like I can't. Maybe one day I'll get to that. But I have enough on my plate. Type beat, you know. Send us. Yeah, dude. Yeah, regard. Yeah. Like, that's so real. Like setup moves, Dragon Dance, Swords Dance, Nasty Plots, setup moves are disgusting in playthroughs, and we just wouldn't even try to utilize them growing up. Okay, if anybody wants to, if Night Shadow's here, if anybody wants to do the what's it called? I really want to do all the raids today. If anybody wants to do raids, let me know. Mr. Patrouski, what's up, Polly? I just love from. I really, that's so sweet. I really got to appreciate the amount of people that come in the stream just to leave a nice message is like so insane. We're going to the chills, the reels, the vibes, and the Zen outcome was the best. Knowing the lore of this game is tight and true, dude. Much love to you, man. I appreciate it, dude. I really do. I really do, man. I appreciate the positive feedback. Ultra Vanity, go. That's fucking. Wait, on the Iron? Obviously, I don't even like that Vanity that much, but any Ultra Rare on an Iron Man is fucking insane, Khaki. Like that's a dude. That's insane. Oh, what's up, backup? I really do want to by the way, chat, I will be opening, it's not that many, but it's my only Lucky Reds. I'll be opening all of my red envelopes and Lucky Reds today after I beat Shaman. Don't let me forget. Remind me. Okay. No, I like the idea though, Doug. Like an extra reward for solo queuing everything. Like, that's cool. I'd be open to that, you know? Let me go over to the location. Let's go see where Excadrill is at. I had the tips up a second ago. Sorry, one sec. Got some happy news from the wife and some happy work news. Oh geez, that's cute, man. He's the leg goat. That is the nicest compliment. What's up, Atreyu, dude? That is the nicest compliment. From Rick Riley, from what I've seen, Excadrill looks pretty like shockingly easy. Happy news from wife. It's the best fucking. Don't even get me started, Kuroshi. Don't get me started, man. What's this guy's name? That was a cute name, like Best Sami or something. Tweet. I see tweets down here with your fucking Trico, man. Congrats on the Trico, dude. Do you care about slacking? Next tweet. Never idea RuneScape is ChatGPT recommended when I asked your Jameson Mac. That's so funny. I love RuneScape. Like, I don't know why. RuneScape is just like easy to run, so it's like, you know. It looks like Backup Unity wants to do the what's it called raid, so thank you. Let me go get prepped for that. I think I should be prepped. Thank you for that, by the way. Let me hi Pookies, what's up? Gyarados isn't that? Okay, thank you. Paisy, you are, I need to write your name down, Paisy. I need to build a Minecraft build after you. I'm gonna DM my wife. Minecraft build name. Hazy _G. I like to try to name my Minecraft builds after consistent viewers and regulars, and you know, I've been back on the Forever World, man. I love playing the Minecraft Forever World. It's such a right now, in a time of craziness in the world, literally no matter where you live, I feel like logging off of everything and just playing Minecraft, oh my god, it feels so fucking nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. As someone whose job relies on the internet, I don't want to speak for you guys. You guys know yourselves better than I, you know, everybody knows themselves better than anybody else, right? I need to be a little more offline, you know. I'm noticing that for me for sure. It's just a really sorry, I don't mean this in a depressing sense. I almost mean it in like a empathetic and a weirdly beautiful sense, because I do truly feel like we are in a growing pain. We're in a learning arc as a society. We live in a society joker emoji. I feel like it's really hard to be living mentally healthy right now. Like really fucking everything around you is like advertising gambling, or it's like this war or that war, or this hateful person or this hateful community is rising up, and it's like fuck, man. Like it feels really demotivating. It's really, really hard right now to like, not even, I don't think that I'm a great person, but it's like, it's really hard to I'm trying to be a decent person, you know. I'm just trying my fucking best, and I think it's really fucking hard right now for anybody like just trying their best. It sucks, man. But on the other side of that, we're just learning. We're adapting with new technology. We're adapting with the times. That kind of thing can't last forever. So as long as you get through, as long as you survive, there is objectively a bright sun around the corner, you know, type beat. So that's fucking beautiful. Anyways, okay. That's, I'm honored. Like it means the world to me, Joth. Sometimes I forget, you know, with all the, yeah. Dude, yeah, that's, I want to be better about, I don't even do a great job at that, Rick Riley. You're too kind. Like, I think one of my biggest problems is I take everything too seriously. Let me listen to this.
Maybe. I can support PPL like you that make the community and the game live. Thanks for all those lives and creation love.
Dude, much love to you, man. I couldn't agree more with what, like, that's a bit, like, I couldn't agree more. Much love to you. Much love to you, man. I really fucking appreciate that, Maywin. At 30 minutes? Yeah, let me, like, starting it soon or, like, wait 30 minutes, Vince here. Let me, I'm getting so distracted. Patrouski, don't be distracted. Challenge level impossible. Okay. Hoenn Victory Road. Should we just go to that one? We were just at that one. I know the locations because I was just at them for the trainers. Okay. They'll definitely be here. Gotcha. We might start before then. Probably faster. Do you need to do... Are you redoing it, or do you need to do Excadrill? Can we go ahead? I can probably wait. We can go do, like, swarms for a bit. Maybe Pokeforce. It's really hard to make a good, like, we could complain about Pokemon all day, like I could as well. It's really hard to make a good Pokemon MMO. There's a reason why Pokemon is the best by far, even despite its flaws. It's really hard. Otherwise, like, people would do it, you know. We love to be like, oh, Lamau, just drag and drop this content, Tech W, but it's just not that easy. It's not how game development works. Not that I understand the in-depth elements of that, but I can, you know, understand and assume and guess based on what logically flows, you know. But its flaws, yep, that's, I think it's a big, and like that's not, if that's not the case for people anymore, I think that's super valid opinion, based opinion. I encourage people to ask themselves, is PokeMMO still the best Pokemon game to you? And to me, it is. If it's not for you, go ahead and play a different game, and I hope you have fun. I don't mean that in a disrespect. Like, play the games you enjoy, you know. And like a lot of people, I love the people. There's been a lot of people who've been taking a break from Pokemon recently. I think that's fucking awesome. I think it's based. There's also been a lot of new players. There's been a huge influx of new players. Dude, that's super fit. No, yeah, sorry if I like immediately assumed something of you, Omaled. Apologies if that was too, I assumed too quickly, you know. Trying to try something new. If you want to, dude, try, I think if you like PokeMMO, please try every Pokemon MMO out there. You gotta try, you know, try it all. I would try PBO. Pokemon Blaze Online, absolutely worth trying. See if it's better for you, know, see if it's worth for you. If you want to, well, it depends, I guess, like, do you already have them done? It's yes, and I don't want to get, once again, I want to do better about, I want to play the game, and I want to play the game more, talk about the game less. I think a lot of players, myself included, I mean this about me. I'm not trying to, you know, tell others how to live their life. I don't mean to judge. I don't want to be judgmental. That's another thing I want to work on in 20 ways of being less judgmental. But I think a lot of MMO players in general end up talking about the game more than playing it. And at a certain point, it's like, you gotta just play the game. Or just not play the game. Play a different game, you know?
All the hard work you put in.
Where's this Cottony at? Dude, I really needed, dude, the positivity flowing in today. What the fuck, dude? Ubero, I really appreciate that, man. I had a rough night and a rough morning. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. Yeah, I might try to like throw around some quick balls. Yeah, I'm down, dude. Here, let me get this off screen. Whoopsie. Alrighty, fellas, we are already jumping right into swarms on the Ironman. Today is day 13 of the event. There's about 3 days or so. We're in like a 15-16 day event here in total, which is pretty cool. Today, we are focusing on raids. I am finishing the final 2 raids today, as well as doing Shaman all today. Now, I'm wasting a little bit of time as we have someone who is going to come do the raids with me in about 30 minutes or so. So I'm going to farm some quick ball swarms, chill out. I already have the team prepped and ready to go for Excadrill, but I'm just going to basically kill some time while we wait for our fellow raiders to log on and help us clear these. We'll be doing Excadrill, Gyarados, and Shaman all today. That's our main priority. We are starting today with 100 cherish balls exactly, as well as I will be opening my 12 lucky reds, or my only lucky reds, and the red envelopes today after defeating Shaman as reward for getting all the raids done today. Of course, obviously I would agree with that, BBN. Hopefully we're understanding. Patrouski said talking about the game is bad. That's not what I'm saying, you know? If you enjoy it, maybe I should change the phrasing to like complaining. I love talking about the all I do is talk about the game, right? But I just noticed there is a certain, you know, some people, it's and you see that like in every area of life. It's not just PokeMMO, you know? Some people in life, like, have you ever met someone who talks about becoming a content creator constantly but never uploads videos? I think we've all met someone like that. Like, oh, I can't wait to be a YouTuber. Once this new microphone comes in the mail, then I'll start doing it. Or once I get this new webcam, or this, oh, I need a new computer, or once I study more, or get this Streamlabs set up, or blah blah blah. And it's like, you gotta just go, you know? Yep, I think it's the human. This isn't even like a PokeMMO thing. Humans get stuck on trying to fix everything, and it's one of my biggest problems in my life. Literally, one of the biggest discussions I've had with my therapist is like, he's like, one of your biggest problems is you're constantly trying to improve. You're constantly trying to fix everything, as opposed to just being, just existing, and the progress will come, you know? As well as, I think this is a big problem that a large part of the society is running into, with like social media constantly telling us, you know, obviously it's like the same boomer talking points, but it's kind of true. There's some truth and some, you know, extra layers to it. We're constantly pushed to be better, to have more jobs, second, third, fourth job. It's not enough, like blah blah blah. It's harder than ever, and I don't do this well. I'm vehemently struggling with this, right? It's harder than ever to just be like, it's okay to just exist and be you, and like, you're enough, you know? It's harder than ever to feel like enough, you know? Type beat. Yo, what's up, Symbiotic? Much love to you, man. Yeah, it's one of those weird things. I would love to see them do it well, Fusion, but I feel sad. I think I don't trust the Nintendo developers to do that, but maybe I don't mean to be, you know, malicious assuming, right? Positive and balanced, you say? Let me spice things up. Yeah, your cheese, I should never said plastic. I love American cheese. And American cheese isn't for everything. Especially like, I've been eating craft singles recently. Craft singles are horrible plain. Now, I really like craft singles on American cheese on a burger is goated. If you can get a nicer American cheese than a craft single, sure. I just got like the bulk box at, you know, Costco type beat. Little money efficiency memer. I've been loving craft singles on a burger. And then I like mixing in American cheese into my scrambled eggs. I don't know if that's a hot take or what that, I don't know what. I think it's underrated. I think I don't know if that's normal, Now you cannot. I fucked up recently and I forgot to put American cheese while they were liquid and cooking, and I put them on afterwards. It was disgusting. Don't do that. Do not put American cheese on after making the scrambled eggs. You have to like tear it up into pieces, mix it in the liquid when you know that. Do that. It's American cheese in the liquid scrambled eggs is goated. Anyways, what's up, Kyles? What I miss? The basic lore is developing benefit. Yes, yeah. The same with repels. Yeah. Most American convo? I don't think it's I think it's a cheese convo. I don't even think it's that American. I use cheddar with eggs. Valid. I like cheddar. It's fine. I don't know. I'd almost never pick. I'd rather go like most. Cheddar is the most popular. I'm obviously, you know, the outlier. I feel like I like American cheese, Swiss, provolone, pepper jack, Monterey Jack. That Jack guy makes some really good cheeses, you know? American cheese. People love to... There's so much food stuff. There's a lot of food stuff that's true. There's a lot of food stuff that's like misinformation or like, I don't know if propaganda is... I don't know what the right word is. American cheese is just a melted version of other cheese, which is then emulsified with food, which emulsifiers, which some people are scared of. But from my understanding, from my limited understanding of food science, you shouldn't be, you know? What is American cheese made of? American cheese is just a blend of young and aged cheeses, typically cheddar, Colby, or Swiss. It's just a mixture of 3 different cheeses, and they use emulsifiers like potassium citrate, sodium citrate, or sodium phosphate to make them melt better. And making it smoother. That's it. That's all it is. American cheese is heavily processed. Almost everything's heavily... So... the problem is we're in like TikTok food science culture, and I'm not smart enough to refute everything. I would just recommend I don't know, look, not to like, I hate to like, not to do your own research. That line sucks. But it's like the meme of like people talk about like avoid like these food items are like irradiated, and it's like, yeah, all bananas actually have... Did you know that all bananas are radiated? All bananas actually have an element of radiation in them, right? It's not harmful. It's one of those, like, there's a lot of fear-monger stuff right now when it comes to a ton of food stuff on the internet, unfortunately. The cheese convo again. It always gets brought up. People love to bring up the American cheese stuff. Yeah, of course American cheese is heavily processed. And heavily processed can be... There's positives and negatives, you know? By American dairy. I'm not... That's the other thing is, like... I love the meme of... I know you're just memeing, to be fair, but... The potassium, yeah, people like, it's just, there's a lot of fear mongering. Like, there's a lot of food. Like, did you know that if you eat, like, it's pretty easy to like overdose on eel? Like, if you eat too much eel, you'll get like mercury poisoning. That doesn't mean you should not eat eel. Eel's fantastic. It's delicious and it's good. I think we, somewhere along the way recently, we've got lost in the like positives and negatives, you know? Or even like the nuances. I think as people are getting smarter, people are learning more about the food they eat, which is a really, really good thing. But then you have people who are learning more about the food they eat. And they learn, it's like the Dunning-Kruger thing, where like they learn just enough to learn that like bananas are irradiated, or that they learn about processing or whatever. But they don't learn enough to understand the frame of reference and understand like, oh shit, well actually literally every fruit that we eat is processed and genetically modified. Is that a bad thing? Not always. It can be, but like we see words like organic, which means nothing, right? There's a lot of, yeah, all the water we drink is processed, right? We process it to make it safer and add minerals. Like people, yeah, people just go so crazy. Now there is an important distinction. I respect that. Yeah, there is an important distinction between processed and ultra processed, and knowing what's, and like kind of weighing the ins and odds of that, right? What I encourage people to do is just, we really are over complicating things. If you're not eating American cheese because it's ultra processed and then sitting down in the afternoon to drink a brewski, the American cheese is not that it's bad to drink the brewski, but you've got your priorities. Like, you're worrying about the wrong things, you know? But I don't know. Once again, don't talk to your doctor. Go talk to your nutritionist. There's a lot of American cheese. I want a brewski though, based like It's almost, it almost feels like just a random way for us to fight, and I get sucked into that. On Smoke today, I'm just talking pretty reasonably. I feel like, you know, like talking brewskis. What's up, Rapid? I feel like there's so much stuff right now that and I'm the problem, dude. There's a lot of stuff right now that we like. I'm a really passionate person, so I get too angry about it. I get too passionate. It's not good. Well, at least that for that or whatever. We're fighting over too much useless shit, you know? That's how I gotta get better at that. I'm trying to get better at that. I think we fight over too much useless shit. You know, we gotta come together over, like, you know. For better physical as well as mental health. There's a lot of evidence that whole food promotes better physical health. Yeah, yes, but not always because it's whole. Like, that's, you know, heavily processed diets. There is, but it's not whole foods versus ultra processed. It's usually like, once again, we can go into this. Like, you're right to some extent, but I don't want to like extremify it. Does that make sense? Like, of course, so what happens is, food science has come a long way. We've invented preservatives to allow us to have foods on the shelves for a longer period of time, which is really good for people who are poor or can't afford fresh whole foods all the time. I feel like it's weird, the same people who will preach like, oh man, the market's really tough right now, guys. We're all struggling, right, guys? Will then also go down to your Whole Foods and spend $6 on a gallon of milk. Or like, what the? Why are you virtue signaling? What are you talking about? Yeah, of course, like, there's positives and negatives. Not everybody can eat super healthy. I think there are arguments, and it gets extremified, and it just gets so extreme. Versus like, there are positives and negatives. It's okay to eat foods that have longer shelf lives because that's also a benefit that must be considered. Anyways, yeah, like, I mean, that's a good, like, once again, I think we're getting way too obsessed into like the hyper details, right? So my counter argument to Bart is like, there's also tons of whole foods that are also worse for you than ultra processed, right? If you eat like a fucking a poisonous berry or some shit, or like fucking, you know, I need a better example or a better, and I have to think about it further. So that's not a fair analogy, right? I agree with that, but like we just hyper extremize all these things where it's like let's just take it individually, right? There's really good evidence on like lunch meat and stuff like that. Like, yeah, raw milk. Thank you. That's a better example. Like, there's tons of natural stuff. I don't like the words organic or natural because science is fucking important. It's important to pasteurize or make things safe to eat, you know? Things that are occurring in nature aren't always good. Not that you're exactly saying that, to be fair, you know? I used to, so that's funny. I appreciate you saying, Rumble, I used to do a lot of political debate, which is why you see that kind of habit come out still. A large part, I hate it. I don't do it anymore. I try to stay as far away from it as possible. But you can, yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of, yeah. My diet, yeah. Obviously, like, I think what bothers me about the processed stuff is like, we just need to focus on the basics. To me, it's like it reminds me of gym bros on the internet being like, okay, guys, how long, how many seconds should you hold the descension on your bicep curl? Like, oh, should it be 1, 2, and then, or should it be like, should you really 1, 2, 3, or is it more rep based and just blah blah? Like, dude, we just need to go to the gym. Like, I love that there are people that are advanced enough to argue over the 0.01% efficiency stuff. That's awesome, right? But like, Americans aren't fat because of we're eating too much American cheese. We're eating too much sugar and not moving our body. Like, it's really simple stuff. It's like, I think people get way too caught up in the details, in my personal opinion, and we just like, it's making it, we're getting lost in the forest. Can't see the forest through the trees or whatever. Did I say 6'7"? That's amazing. More of a 6'7". Okay. Where are you from? Maryland in the U.S. Yes, I feel like, yeah. And once again, let me qualify. I don't know any more than anybody else in chat. I could be vehemently wrong. I do not like go talk. Yeah, I think Tabard is speaking very amazingly and very fairly. I don't want to like, I appreciate the, you know, the discussion. And I'm sorry if I'm pushing a wrong narrative that maybe one day I'll look back on and be like, you know what, you're just being a con. I don't know, you know, like, I make mistakes, absolutely, you know. I like it. Yeah, that's what I try to like. I really like discussion. That is that would, so like that would at least that at least leads into an argument of like, that's part of why we're not moving our bodies enough, because our lifestyles are so sedentary. So how to like there are, you know, yes, Tabard is like, I think he's base, and he didn't say anything too extreme. From what I saw, sorry if I like argued from too contrarian of a standpoint. I'm a little defensive over like the hyper anti-process stuff, because obviously if you can avoid process stuff, it's probably better. But I don't think it's the main part of the issue, you know? Well, there's a stat where like 90% of Americans aren't eating their vegetables, you know? How many Americans don't eat enough vegetables? So about 90% of Americans eat too few vegetables. So why are we arguing about, in my opinion, it's like, people will tell you don't ever buy canned green beans, only buy fresh ones, or maybe frozen if you have to. And it's like, because canned green beans are processed, and it's like, bro, we just need to work on the basics. We just need to eat more vegetables, you know? Like, but I you know what, once again, I gotta respect, I respect the in-depth discussions that people are having. I think it's a beautiful thing. So but maybe I'm simplifying it too much. I don't know. What's your region? I just drove all the way home from work, and Pat is still switching regions. Holy shit, we're cooked. Also, I'm supposed to say in Hoenn. I'm not even trying to. Holy fuck, I'm cooked. That's actually crazy. Yeah, like I don't like the fact that we learned to cook is a beautiful thing, you know. And I don't know, there's just so many positives and negatives, and it's a nuanced discussion. Absolutely. So, and yeah, don't show me like a white bullet. Sorry if I pinned you in a pigeonhole that you don't belong to, Tabard. Virtual Whole Foods processed food is a way to make it accessible and necessary. Yes, I think that's fine. I wouldn't go as far. I'm being semantic though at that point. I feel like I wouldn't go as far to call it. Well, maybe no. I agree with you. It would be somebody ban this Bard guy. He's being so confrontational. He's like being the nicest, most reasonable. No, I appreciate it. And sorry, once again, I have a lot to learn when it comes to, I feel like I should like look into food science stuff, because I feel like there's just so many things that are said, and they're like, the sentiment behind them is true, but I think often we're like missing a point. There's like a tough, maybe it's my instincts and I'm wrong. So fun fact, I was literally doing research today before stream. Thank you for the 100 bits. Eat your veggies, chat. I was doing research today before stream. People always say how much more sugar there is in delivery is for sure. I'm terrible at my tone. I'm terrible at, yeah, I'm trying to get better at that. I want to get better. What the hell is that? Dupe. Thank you, Hydro. This morning I was researching sugar content in American breads versus Britopian beds. Yep, true. Because people always say, oh, Americans put so much sugar in their bread. What the fuck, beds? True. We sprinkle sugar in our beds before sleepy time. So we have the eye boogers. True. And I was just curious. And the most sugary bread on average at most grocery stores you'll find in the US is Wonder Bread. Okay, Wonder Bread has 5 grams of sugar per 2 slices, or about 2 grams of sugar per 1 slice, right? So Wonder Bread, the most sugary white bread available in the US from on average, has 2 grams of sugar per 1 slice of white bread. The only European bread that I could find was a French loaf, which is gonna have less sugar than a white bread, and the French loaf had 1 gram of sugar per slice. And I need to, that is not indicative of everything. I need to do more research. But when we're talking about, oh, Americans just love sugar so much, they always put so much sugar in their bread, and then I'm comparing the most sugary bread in the US widely available to your average lesser sugary English bread, and it's a difference of 1 gram of sugar per slice of bread. There's so many things that get spread via word of mouth that we don't take the time to fact check. And it's just, yeah. The preservatives though, for real. once again, preservatives are a double-edged sword. We love to point out preservatives as being a bad thing, and there seems to be, we got to get off the food stuff, but like preservatives, from my understanding, preservatives are a double-edged sword. They might be linked to more cancer. They might be linked to more, I think like a good example is like lunch meat is like hardcore like linked, right? They might be linked to more issues down the road. Maybe I shouldn't even say light. I should say preservatives seem to be decently linked towards health problems down the road for sure, right? They also allow us to have shelf stable bread. So it's like if you want to bake your own bread at home, sure, but the average person is smart enough. They're making their choice essentially to buy loaves of bread and have that shelf sustainability be more worth, the convenience be more worth than the health problems down the road, which might sound crazy to some, but it's also like a living in the moment and living your life versus maximizing. You can spend your entire life maximizing your health, maximizing your longevity, and then get hit by a bus tomorrow. You know, I've told the story of like one of the healthiest people I've ever, my mom had a physical therapist, or a what's it called, I don't know, what's it called, a chiropractor. My mom had a chiropractor, one of the healthiest, kindest women I've ever met in my entire life. She ran marathons constantly. She was on like a vegan diet back in like the 1990s. She was like extremely healthy, ate so many vegetables, always like really, really healthy person. She was like she had like a nutritionist degree on top of her chiropractor degree. Very, very healthy person. She got like brain cancer and died in 2 years. Very tragic, very fucking sad. And I don't mean to like use that one anecdote as, you know, but it is a good reminder. Like we're in this era of like comparing each other and referencing things, and we're all trying to be better, and we're getting back to like the better and better and better and healthier and healthier and healthier. And like, this is a big problem that I have. I struggle with. I'm with you guys. It's not like I've not solved this, you know. I'm gonna tell myself this on stream and then go do the same shit, you know, off stream, right? Like him. Is that the plant guy? No, I think I know who is that the plant slant guy, Rick Riley? Yes, I fucking love him. No, I've only been watching him for like a month or so. I'm so glad he's getting popular. No, he's amazing. He I feel like encapsulates so much of my viewpoints, and probably has given me some over the past month or so. 100%. Not to let you know. No, he's amazing. I really, really like him. So return investment is only worth selling at PokeMMO. For example, I've been selling or more. That's really good. I mean, it's all contextual, and it all comes down. 70% is so good. Man, it's a great question. This is a great question. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. Someone says, what percentage of return on investment is generally worth selling an investment at in PokeMMO? For example, I've been selling once my investments hit 70% return or more. That's insane. If you've been consistently doing that, that is like so fucking impressive. Much love to you. Holy shit. There's really no wrong. I think anything above like, there's no wrong answer. There could be investments, yeah, 1000% or bust. Yeah, you just hold on forever, diamond hands. There's investments where like I don't think it's going much higher or going anywhere else, and I'll sell at a 10% profit. There's investments that I've sold at a 200% loss. You know, there's investments that I've sold at, I think let's give you an average. Let's give you a real answer, like a walk around or whatever. On average, I would say that I sell my investments at around 30 to 50%. I think that's maybe 30 to 100 is a huge range though. 30 to 100%, 30 to 70% might be that range. Then we're talking like on average. So 50% on average. I think if you can make 50% on an investment, that's insane. That's really, really good. Once again, the ROI on investments, a good investment in the real world is 8%, and that's annually. That's like if you make 8% annually on an investment, that's average, right? That's quite good. You're like at rate with the market, right? the fact that we can get 30%, 50% returns in 3 months in PokeMMO is ridiculous. That will not last. I think long term, the more education that spreads, I think the lesser that percentage will get, and it's really more to tell people that before it happens so they don't freak out. Like we should, like, if we're getting 10 to 20% returns in 1 year of holding an investment, that's good. In my opinion, that would be still very good. Like in 10 years, when we make 20% on an investment in 1 year, that's really good, you know? So that's, you gotta just keep the perspective. If you're getting 70% consistently, you're a fucking god. Congrats, man. Good for you. I'd say that I get around 50% or so. Great question. Whew. You're not busting? Hold up. No pause? Wait, no pause is funny. This is the Iron Man intro. Are we ready to start the raid, by the way? No, you're perfect, Vince. I was yapping anyway. We just yapped about American cheese the whole time, Vincer, so you're good. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the... Oh, I appreciate the conversation. What do you think is the most grown crop in America? It's got to be corn, right? Great question. I think it's got to be corn, because the amount of corn syrup we make. It's got to be corn. Bingo? Okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, for corn syrup, which it, like... and, like, oils and stuff, and ethanol, and... Okay. Yeah, there you go. I was like, it's got to be corn. I would love to, dude. Streaming has melted my brain, but I also kind of like streaming encourages me to learn about international culture, food stuff recently. The other thing is, do I really want to learn food science? Because then I feel obligated to do food science discussions. That's the tough, because I don't really know, and I don't know that much, you know. 45% cornfields. That's, yeah, we have a fair bit of cornfields in Maryland. Like, you know, it's one of the, yeah. Yeah, Nebraska and Iowa, dude. Yeah, I love a cornfield. Honestly, it would be a goated arc. If I do a food science arc, I have to do it like very, I don't know. People are just so passionate about that, which is kind of based. But I'd be like literally scared. I don't know. Like, people get so angry about that stuff. People almost conflate food science stuff like with their politics, which is tough, you know. So I don't know if I feel like I want to avoid the topic, honestly. I'll let the people... Food science is just such an insanely in-depth topic that, like, I think it's just better to leave it to the people in college, people in educated spaces learning it. Like, I feel like that's one of those things. I'll let the nutritionists, you know, track that. I get baited every time. Just okay. Anyways, let me okay. Yeah. No, yeah, for sure, Karoshi, for sure. Okay, let me... Dude, it's brutal to, and it's because we're getting more and more complicated. But it's tough. I'm an Adam Ragusa stan. I'll always say Adam Ragusa. I feel like is one of the last pillars of like online male role models. I really like Adam Ragusa. I recommend him a lot. I like that plant. I like Plant Slant and Adam Ragusa. Dinner for this world, bro. True. Can we, dude? We need to get we need to fucking. I've said this for a while, bro. We need to get a giant pot, okay, like the size of the Super Bowl. Get a giant kettle. And then the biggest fire we could possibly build, put it in like Kansas, in the middle of the US, and we need to get everybody to come to make a pilgrimage across the US and put a piece of food in the kettle. Surely nothing will go wrong. We need to go back to fucking Stone Soup times, bro. It's like that book, Stone Soup, bro. I love that book. We've got to go back to Stone Soup times, man. Everybody's too angry. We're too hate fueled. We gotta just make some stone. If we just made some soup together, we'd be good again. I'm sorry, that's obviously a joke. But hey, I don't know. It's a step. It's a step in the right direction. Good soup. That will be poison. No. I believe. Stone Soup is an amazing kids book. Bro took them. Yeah, they're doing a literal physical melting pot. Version of Mecha. Yeah, maybe. Fuck, the American version of Mecha is obviously food related. Giga Chad. Nothing wrong with loving food. Well, it was a little bit, if you know, but Perpetual stew. Bro! I love don't get me started. Wait, I love, he just did the fucking, like the 100 or 300 cloves of garlic. Bro, I love perpetual stew. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Tabard. So dude, I love, okay, I love you, Tabard. Fuck. I need to write your name. I don't know if I have a Minecraft build out. I'm gonna write your name down. I need to do a Minecraft build. I might already do another one. Tabard Minecraft build. Only it's 1H 2Ds. I already have one for you, but I'm not sure. Okay, I gotta do these raids. One quick Stuthius ramble, then we'll move on. I love yapping, but I love streaming. Okay. Casey, my lovely wife, fucking hates Stuthius, and she has like weird food icks. She was a biology major, so she had to dissect some shit. She had to go through some shit. I can't imagine how that would affect me. Food stuff icks her out, which I understand. I love Stuthius. Oh my, if you don't know, Stuthius is the guy who has the he has a crock pot and he's been brewing the same stew for like over 300 days. And he strains it like he strains it and he like cleans it. He's really hygienic about it. He's a really cool guy. I really like Stuthius. And he has thrown some insane, at one point he threw placenta powder in the stew. He's doing gushers, I think today, or I didn't watch today's Stuthius. He's done a lot of different mushrooms and onions and shallots, but he's also done he did something recently. He's done a lot of crazy stuff. Anyways, okay, I love Stuthius. I love him so much. I fucking love Stuthius. My wife hates it because it grosses her out, which is fair. Okay, anyways, Patrouski, shut up and lock in. Okay. All right, guys, today we are taking on the 11th out of 12 raids on the Ironman account in Pokemon. This will also operate as sort of a quasi-guide for the raid. It should be decently easy. From what I've heard, the Excadrill raid is much easier than previous years, but the Gyarados raid might be a little bit difficult. So here is the main stats, or the main things to factor in with this raid. We have all the raid den locations, including the Hoenn Victory Road one, Unova Twist Mountain, Kanto Victory Road, Johto Victory Road. All those other locations do require HMs, so they're less advised, but you can do them. The strategy is right there listed below by Raph, so shout out to all the PokeMMO Raid Den Discord helpers. Raph showed this. Turn 1, you do want a Choice Starf Eruption Typhlosion on the left side. I am plans to hopefully take on that role with backup Unity, because why not? And then we'll also be leading a Tailwind user, and then someone else will be using Fire and Fighting type Pokemon. A lot of this raid is just Fire and Fighting type damage. You want to make sure to throw off that Eruption on the first one. Other than that, it's a lot of just Fire and Fighting type damage, and then another backup Tailwind on turn 5. Now, you also need to make sure you read the little bottom part. It says, make sure that all of your Pokemon are 81 base speed or above. So no Choice Band, unless it's like, you can Starf them, that's fine. No Blaziken, no Gallade, no Medicham might also be too slow. You do need a fair bit of speed for this raid, so make sure to grab whatever fast type attackers. Yeah, Medicham, I would try to avoid Medicham, Blaziken, and we'll have to get our team sorted out quick. I just noticed. So you want to have some fast attackers if possible, but you can also, like they say, try Bulldoze or Choice Starfs if you have some Choice Starfs. I make sure to make all my fighting types and all my mons be at least over 81 speed to make sure we have those speed advantages, and hopefully we can do enough damage. I'll be using Choice Specs. You want to utilize some special attackers in this raid to utilize both Choice Specs and Choice Band, of course. So I have Choice Specs on my Chandelure, Choice Band on my Infernape. Darmanitan with Sheer Force has the Life Orb. Fighting Gem on my Mienshao. Expert or Black Belt on the Hitmonlee, and then that's Starf on the Typhlosion. So I'll see you guys when we get the fight started here in a quick sec. Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to. I'm so sorry if that was cringe. I don't mean to call people out. Yeah, if you guys have any faster to be fair, I was like, if your Medicham is Starfed, you're chilling. Thank you, Darkrai, for switching it up really quick. Sorry to be annoying. If your delayed is Jolly or Starf also works. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sorry if that was, I didn't mean to. Chandelure is 80 though. Oh, was my Chandelure too slow? Thank you. Shout out to my teammates. I gotta call myself out. I thought Chandelure was faster. My apologies. My Chandelure is too slow. So good shout out, good correction. Chandelure, another 80 speed. I thought it was higher than 80 speed. My apologies. You don't want to bring a Chandelure the way that I did either. So we're gonna grab a different special attacker with a higher speed. Probably Moltres. Thank you, chat. That was a good. My apologies. My apologies. We're still staying for the raid. Yes, we are. You're not wrong, Tom. Excadrill raid guide. Okay. Sorry. Let me escape rope. My apologies. Mike Shaw, 35 motherfucking months. Are you kidding me? Dude, what? Much love to you, man. That's insane. 35 months is so ridiculous, dude. Thank you so much. It's crazy I've had people watching me that long. It's just actually mind-blowing. Seriously, good shout, by the way, chat, on the Chandelure. My fucking deepest apologies. That was... There we go. Perfect. That'll work. Cringe streamer is toxic. Who would have thought? Who would have guessed? Ooh, the lifetime membership, dude, it's insane. PP no work. True. I'm glad someone said it. No, you're perfect, Alpha. I read the thing and still got it wrong. I like prepped my team before stream. Still got it wrong. I went and got a degree, met a woman. True. I mean, what the fuck? Let's go, boys. Yeah, Scarf Underlay should be good. Thank you guys for the corrections and the help. Don't need level 100 for this, right? Yeah, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. I think he's starved. I think he's... Oh, the Blaziken, though. The Blaziken is too slow, Dr. Doom. Sorry. I think. Wait, is it Jolly? Maybe it's... I don't know. I don't even... Who the fuck cares? It's Adamant. Gotcha. I'll switch. Sorry. Thank you. Much love to you. I could be wrong. Maybe it might even just work. It might be fine. I don't fucking know. Having a Twitch chat. True. Yo, that's... Dude. You caught him in 4K. What can you say? Definitely not out of context. Is Chandelure fast enough? It is not. Good shout. I thought Chandelure was over 80 base speed. I thought it was 90. Gotta learn. Doesn't matter. That's what I was gonna say, Paisley. Sorry if I'm like backseating too much, guys. This is starved. You guys got it. You guys okay. Also, it's actually disgusting. Imagine your teammates being patient enough to wait for you to talk for an hour about American cheese, and then your teammate also backseat you. Actually, holy shit. Actually, that Pokemon isn't fast enough, by the way. Needs to be over 210 at level 80. We should be good, but I can double check. Oh, it's already level 80. Perfect. 219. That should be fast enough. We should be good. 24. Yeah, we should be good. I think my slowest mon is just the Hitmonlee, and it should be good. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. I played a new... It wasn't a Pokemon MMO, but I did play a new open world RPG creature collector today on Steam that I recorded a video for, my first impressions, and that'll be uploaded on during the what's it called? During the boycott week. So I'm excited for that. Pat, I don't think your teammates raid with you for the efficiency. What? What do you mean? That's too fucking real. Holy shit. Kind of did what's on Blaziken. Darm is so... Raids have taught me like the menace of Darm. Like I feel like Darm... Oh my god, yeah. When I parry Pat through raids for the clout... The clout wicked. What? Wicked? What's the... Oh, it's that an emote? Yeah. Kind of based. I didn't get an alert for this, but Sir Kitty continued a gift sub from Oso. Thank you, man. Holy fuck. Thank you. I didn't even get an alert for that, but you deserve much love to you, man. A shout out. Not enough rage bait recently. I would love... This is because I'm so rage baitable, so I'm biased. I would love to move past the rage bait era of the internet. I think as someone who's extremely rage baitable, very emotional, and this is a huge problem that I have. The hyper emotional guy is the one saying this, right? That's the thing to keep in mind. I think we gotta like be nicer to each other. I've got to work on it, man. I'm really gonna try in 2026, guys. Like there are some days where like we all, and let me just speak for me, not for you guys. For me, I wake up like, I gotta get this done today. I have to do this. I gotta do blah blah blah. Like I gotta get this video, this stream. I have to cover these topics on stream. I have to do this after work. I have to do this export, this thumbnail, these timestamps. That makes up 14 hours of my day already. Blah, blah, blah. If anything comes, if I DMs me, that'll be extra time. Blah blah blah. And it's like, brother, sometimes the most important thing you need to do all day is just be nice to others. Like sometimes like for me, I wake up and I'm like, the number one thing I have to do today is just emotional control. Just control my emotions. Like that's the most important for me. Back when I was like 19, that was a big part of like becoming a human, becoming an adult, was like, let me just, all I have to worry about is emotional control. That's it. Everything else is a cherry on top. All I've got to work on is like being kind, being nice to others no matter what. And for me, that really helped like build a foundation. And I've gotten lost along the way. I've got to be better, you know. Be nice to yourself. We'll get to that afterwards. Andy boy, I'm a really emotional person. I always like, it's a jarring thing sometimes when people like see me be angry or see me be like even like really sad for the first time, because I try to just be honest. I'm a really emotional person, and that means I'm really happy and I'm really excited sometimes, and I'm really manic sometimes, and I love gushing about video games, and I love gushing about PokeMMO. But then equally there are times where I'm really angry and really sad, and I have to be able to manage those, and that's just like the the human experience, right? Dude, I'm honored you've enjoyed it. Alistrad, sorry for butchering it. Much love to you, man. Winded Waves, I don't think so. No disrespect, I just have no interest for the most part. Early 20s, I think it's a based. There's the amount of times in my life where I've thought that I've been in a very empathetic and emotional person, and then I think as you age, you unlock like layers of empathy. When I was 16, I thought I was the most empathetic person in the world, and then I reached like 19 and I was like, oh, I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. I'm like actually stupid. I'm barely a human. Like and I think that keeps happening. Like now that I'm 27, every few years I keep unlocking new layers of empathy where it's like, oh, I gotta stop. I'm not. Honestly, humans are arguably just inherently not that empathetic, even though it feels so much like that. I don't know. It's like you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Are we fine? We should be fine, right? So you have Incinerate. If you have a flamethrower or something, so we don't want to. You could save Typhlosion for last, I guess. You could save Typhlosion for last. The main thing he's talking about is you don't want to kill the Excadrill ad and get the other, like, because the Excadrill ad, if it's Excadrill or whatever, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, if you just save Typhlosion for last, we're probably good. Or you can, yeah, we're fine. Let me type that just so we know. If he saves Typhlosion for last Pokemon, will that work? I think that should work, right? Look at that. So add, yeah. Yes. Okay. That's what I, yeah. Apologies. That's the game. Do I have to push all the rounds, or can I start now? You can absolutely. So the more regions you defeat, the more access to endgame you'll have. And I love recommending like beat one storyline, and then touch the end game, and that could be XP training, EV training, making Pokeyen, shiny hunting, playing randoms PvP, playing constructed PvP, doing the events during event season. I would vehemently recommend, even if you're a new player, try some of the event stuff. Try the Abundant Shrine, swarm farming, maybe raids. Raids is kind of I wouldn't recommend Braves to a new player, but if you want to try it, you can. But I wouldn't recommend. That's end game content in my opinion. Try a little bit of end game content in between each region completed, in my opinion. All right, gotta lock in here for a quick sec. All right, Alrighty, fellas, the Excadrill raid begins. It's my job and the other guys to just spam Eruption at the start. We're just doing decent damage here. We have a Tailwind being set up. It's going to be just making sure the Excadrill ad that is Excadrill is the scariest thing. We want this Excadrill ad, not the Excadrill boss, but the Excadrill ad defeated. If that ad lives, it's a big problem. That thing is very, very scary. So that's why we want to use Eruption here to make sure we kill that ad. Because that's why it's the scary part. Okay, so here we go. Doing 6% damage, 6% with your Eruption. Really nice damage from Unity. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Made sure to kill another ad as well. Huge fire gem damage there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So there's our turn one. We set up Tailwind. We got a fair bit of damage off, and we killed the problematic ad. Now, if the Excadrill ad comes back in, we could switch in our backup Typhlosion. Otherwise, you want to save this Typhlosion for the last Pokemon, so you don't kill a non-Excadrill ad and then respawn the Excadrill, if that makes sense. The main thing you want to work around in this raid is the Excadrill ad. There is also permanent sand, but it should be easily ignored and just doing tons of damage for the most part. So I'm going to go ahead and I think just go any fighting and fire type damage. Yeah, make sure your Typhlosions are Scarfed if possible. Good call from chat. You should only need one or two. Once again, we don't need to. You also don't need to hyper plan everything out. Whatever, like, you just need the raid to be defeated. Does not need to be perfect. You can beat the raids with a fair bit of mistakes. You know, I think something I always try to encourage. You don't need to play perfectly. You just need to play well enough to beat the raid. That's it. You know, don't overthink it. Don't, you know. Trial and error is also fantastic. I'm a big fan of recommending. I'm going to go for like close combat here. I could high jump kick. It's not worth the 10% chance to miss. Just going to go for CC. Get that guaranteed damage. We'll probably do max cap, if not close to max cap with the CC. Overheat from our Infernape doing 6%. It is a steel type Pokemon, so we still do super effective damage with our fire type Pokemon. And when we can't set up Sun over the sand, that's important to keep in mind. There is one of his specific mechanics, Metal Shards, which is similar to like Stealth Rocks. Close combat from the Mienshao does 6% and then Blast Burn from Charizard doing 5.9%. And then my Hitmonlee is last. Let's see what damage we can do with our Iron Man Hitmonlee. Adamant Nature 29. Swords Dance comes out. Hopefully I should be fast enough. You do want all your mons to be over 81 speed. Okay, I was doing a little scared. My Hitmonlee did 5.9%, which is basically max cap damage. Beautiful. So we're heading into turn 3. He's already down to 60% HP. Dude, Shiny Gloom, also 62k dry. Congratulations, Oso, man. Oh, we finished. No more food discussion. Back to PokeMMO talk. Oh, gross. I couldn't agree more, dude. I love both, man. Good luck to you, Brams. Swarm. I really like the swarm farming, Alistair. Hopefully you're enjoying it too, man. Your thoughts on it? Raids, I do not recommend raids for noob. You need but that's a good thing. Like, you need a lot of Pokemon pre-built to really properly do raids. But in my opinion, it's a really, really good thing. Like, you should need, like, for an end game piece of content, you should have to have. It's funny, like, whenever there's a big requirement for end game content, I feel like people love to complain. But also vice versa. I don't know. It's like a tough. Also, I need to be better about not listening to or not amplifying the voices of the loud minority. So I got to work on that. So I'm sorry, but I've been wanting to for a while now. I didn't get my third Swarm Shiny. Okay. I mean, to be honest, being 62k dry, kind of based. The Pig Zodiac Master, great question. I just beat mine yesterday. What I did to beat it, Karth, was have a Balti Trick Room Pokemon at the start of the fight to set up Trick Room to counter their Trick Room. Does that make sense? So I use like a Trick Room Lunatone. You know. Would you eat a pig? Like, yeah, I like sausage. I don't, you know, what do you, yeah. Whoa, great. What the hell? Right, turn 3 should just be more damage, overheat, sacred swords, fighting type attacks, fire type. I don't even know if I need to show you guys every little clip. It's just going to be a lot of damage from this point forward until turn 5 we set up the backup Tailwind. Slowbro is a great option to set up Trick Room. Dude, much love to you. I get a lot of really kind viewers from India, dude. One of the coolest things about being a content creator is the like internationality. How I can the fact that I can just talk to people from all over the world in a blink of an eye is like, dude, our fucking founding fathers would have killed for that privilege. Like it's a really beautiful thing. Like we do take that for I take it for granted rather. I don't want to speak for you guys. Would you illegally download a PID? Yo, now you're asking the good. That's so good. That's Embor, dude. The Embor is strong. That's fair. Focus Sash is a great idea. What the fuck? Focus Sash. Yes, I actually have that video. That video is scheduled for tonight at 5 p.m. I have it uploaded. I have it timestamped. I have it thumbnailed. It is scheduled right now to be uploaded in like 4 hours, I think. I need to be. I need to click faster. This should not be a long raid. Focus Sash is a really good call. Fuck, hey, dude, that's one of the coolest feelings. One of the coolest feelings of being a new PokeMMO player is like catching swarm Pokemon with like a Sing Lapras. Like that's fucking cool. Or like a Sleep Powder Butterfree. Like I think that's one of the coolest parts. Appreciate that moment, you know? Like that's a beautiful part. Like every part of PokeMMO, the early game, like is beautiful, you know? It's a good question. Would it be against the rules? Would it be against the rules of your Ironman if your raid members use Shiny Charm for Shaman? Okay. This is a good question, and it's maybe the one stipulation I give for the Ironman account because I don't want to put my teammates at a disadvantage. Someone said, would it be against the rules of your Ironman account if your raid team members used a Shiny Charm for Shaman? I typically ban joining Shiny Charms on an Ironman account. However, I don't want to make my teammates not be able to pop Shiny Charm and have their chance at having the first Shiny Shaman in PokeMMO. Like I think that happened in a was it the what raid was it? It happened in another legendary raid where someone was trying to go for it and they popped it without it. I didn't even realize it or whatever. I think that's fine. It's one of those like it's gonna increase my odds of getting a Shiny Shaman by 5%. You know, I doubt I'll get it. If I do, that'll be I have to release it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But don't hold me to that, please. But I really do feel like it's fine. Maybe I'm dumb. I think it's fine, personally. Is it 10% for the... They buffed it, didn't they, for this event? That's true. Kind of funny. That's kind of hilarious. But I think it's fine. I think it's a fine thing to let it slide, personally. But I understand holding a stipulation to it. More power to you. I don't want to hold my... The whole point of the Ironman is not to hold my teammates back while still playing a limited game mode for myself, you know? DC. Thank you for the tailwind, by the way, Gamer. Great job to my team, man. Thank you, guys. Yes, it would be a problem if you saved the link after the raid. No, yes, I always leave the link after the after that. Yup, that is true. In my opinion, that is true. God damn it, Paisy. You don't gotta call it out. Shut up, Alpha. Is my music quiet? A little bit. I agree with that, Diego, for sure. Shiny Miltank? What about it? I love Shiny Miltank. What about it? What's up? You unlock... I need to do a video talk about what you unlock from the complete... I think my Pokedex completion guide probably covers it. Can't recommend checking that out. It might not, though. I don't know. Completing your Pokedex, one of the best things in PokeMMO. It unlocks all of Mount Silver, which is... It's a lot. It's the best shiny hunting spot in the game for Larvitar. You get an Alpha Tyranitar static spawn, which is worth a bunch of Pokeyen. You get one of the best moneymakers in the game with the Red Refight. You get the best EV trading spot in the game. Some of the best the best XP trading spots. Some of the best many EV trading spots. It's so good. Yes, it's exactly the reward, Will. Yes, you got it. Okay. All right, here is the Excadrill being defeated. Once again, very, very easy raid. For the if you have the mods. I want to get away from using the word easy. I've said that, I keep doing it, so my apologies. A mistake. Excuse me. There is the Excadrill defeated. We just did our lead. We killed the Excadrill. We set up Tailwind. We reset up Tailwind on turn 5. It was a pretty simple raid for me personally, at least, right? Good luck to you guys on all your Excadrill raids. Hopefully you can get it done. Make sure to not solo queue if possible. You probably can solo queue this one, honestly, if you need to. And I hope this guide was somewhat helpful to somebody out there. Like it if it was, and subscribe for daily PokeMMO videos. I'll see you guys later. For now, peace, Reno. Right, not ending the stream. That was just for a video, not ending the stream. Is my mic coming in and out? Let me know. You can breed Porygon, but only with Dittos or other Porygons. Good question. No. Stream not ending. No. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. All right, here is our Excadrill catch on the Iron Man, which I have to remind you guys, this is probably the single most important catch of the entire Lunar New Year event. Not kidding. Not being like more important than Shaman. The Moxie Gyarados is cool, but more important than that, more important than the plus Ampharos. This Excadrill catch is literally the most important catch of the entire event. Being dead serious, not over dramatic. Mold Breaker Excadrill is that powerful. Not only is it that powerful, it's also the most important Pokemon that I need for PvP and for what's it called? For my specific rain team, my rain dance team. So this is it, boys. This really matters. I'm gonna put in a luxury ball, okay? Drum roll, please. Get some good. Can we catch it on a beat drop? What do we think, chat? Okay. Beat drop commenced. Better RNG. Come on. Show me Adamant. Show me Jolly. Adamant Nature. Even Lonely or Naughty, I'll take. Nature is the first thing. No! What? It's modest and male! Okay, that's okay. Modest and male is worst case scenario. But don't worry, guys. They're not going to give me a 31 special attack. Surely, right, chat? No! What? Okay, but what the fuck? Why, dude? I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. We'll fix it. Double attack stats, 31 attack in it. What the fuck are we doing, dude? Okay, you know what? My Iron Man has been so lucky over the special attack Excadrill. Yo, Spatak Excadrill unlocked, guys. Huge. It's not awful, but like I don't know, it's not good. It's okay. We'll fix it. My Iron Man account has been so lucky so far. RNG is just evening out. That's okay. All my raid catches have been asked. That's okay. It happens. We can fix those. I'd rather get the RNG in places where we can fix. Okay. Copium, Hopium, I believe, onto Gyarados. Oh my goodness. If you go and jinx it. Dude, that's so fucked up. My raid catches have been so bad, dude. Yeah, apparently I was lucky. I was just fair, man. Like, I was too lucky for too long. The most important catch. Also, it's male. Like all of my alphas have been male. Look at this. Like not all, but almost all. The only females were Lopunny and Slacking and Grumpig. Okay, dude, I'm 3 for 11 on female event alphas. Are you serious? Not to, once again, I mean, you gotta appreciate the bad RNG and the good RNG, I guess, when they both come. I've caught 11 raid alphas and 3 of them have been female. For reference, female is much better. Like much better. Tauros, and also to be fair, Tauros is a male only species, so realistically it's 3 out of 10. But damn, that's not like you want the female. The difference is so massive. So for reference, with a male, I have to either, most of these are limited, like I can't get another alpha Excadrill. I have to breed this with alpha Dittos, right? That's an insane resource to consume, right? On the Ironman account. With females, I can breed these with male alphas of the same age group. I can breed Lopunny with any field male alpha. That's so much easier and so good versus having to use Dittos for everything else is really tough on the first breed. It is only if you want to keep it alpha. That's true. I really like to keep, like, for on an Ironman account, I think keeping event alphas, alpha is really beautiful and important and shows like you got them during the event and shows that flex. I think it's the whole point, in my opinion. Not there's a list. It's like you don't really need it for the pragmatic stuff, but I like it for like MMOs are largely about collections and largely about arbitrary goals, and I feel like that's really important to the Iron Man is inherently arbitrary. You know, it's a self-imposed challenge account, so I like keeping the alphas for those reasons. But I, you know, that is true. You don't need to. That is true. I really care about it. What's up, Semtex? Happy to see you, man. What's up? What's up? Oh, is that? Oh, good. Okay. That's putting it. Still 3 for 9 is awful, but it's good perspective, golfer. I didn't know Bravery was also male only. Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. Okay. What is the strat for electric types? The strat for. Look at all the items. Next up is Gyarados, fellas. Next up is Gyarados. Where's my Zapdos? Do we set Rain? I only have Thunder. Should I replace that with Thunderbolt or Volt Switch? Do we set Rain for this or no? Can we set Rain, I guess? Dude, I've been really enjoying this event, Semtex. What's up, man? Firm Rain and Raid? Perfect. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, it is true, Rapid. Permanent, thank you, chat. Thank you. Get these moved over here. Copy and paste all of these clips. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Is that where the Gyarados rate is at? Is 119? I need to get Mons first. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Let's do this first. Okay. Thank you, Kenji. I appreciate the heads up. Wasn't too far away. Which region was it? Gotcha. I will do. I like Kanto. I really like Kanto first. You can go catch a bunch of Magikarps. Storyline region, which I think is the most fun. I like Kanto and Unova. More Shalper. True. I like that silver lining, Paisy. More breeding steps equals more Shalfa chance. True. If I can get enough resources to breed them, Giga Chad. Let me go check the Raid Den Discord for the Gyarados strats. Kanto it is. I think Kanto's a great start for a new Iron Man. 288. It's a long grind. Nostalgia. Redundant. Thank you, Chuck. How are you? Nice to see you again, dude. What's up? Just Electrode with soundproof might ignore roar. Quash plus oh my god. Okay, this has some tough raid guides. Okay, this might have some tough stuff from what I'm seeing. Tough stuff. Just Thunder Spam? You think so? I saw some people saying it was tough. TUFF. My what's it called? My Raikou is unusable. I have a video gun basketball called "What's the Best Region in PokeMMO?" I severely recommend that. I think it's it covers all the positives and negatives. I'm not sure. Also, I really liked the Volt Switch strat. Gyarados raid is a bit cringe. Okay, valid. Got you. Thank you, Goggle, for the heads up. I appreciate that. Okay. Bye, Clarko. Have a good day, dude. Much love to you. Should I bring? Okay. Why are we? The general tips of this raid say Wash plus Trick Room to ensure it goes off. What? Sableye learns both Quash. But it doesn't explain the like turn order and stuff. Am I missing something? You need Trick Room plus Earthquake plus Heal Block. What the fuck? That's crazy. It puts up a swamp at 50% that quarters all speed. Wow. Okay, this is a tough raid. The devs really heard me calling this one of the easiest raids and said, heck W, try this year. God damn. Okay, so Quash and Trick Room. Looks like our teammates are getting some stuff together. I don't have that on my... We've got heal block. Thank you, Darkrai. Anything an egg move that I need? Thankfully, no. 2 times to fog. I don't know why they're saying Trick Room here. You can't remove it. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Damn. Swamp is permanent. Damn. That's tough, man. Yeah, good luck to you, Toby. This is a tough fucking raid. Okay. Are my teammates just carrying me and taking care of all of the utility for me? You're my fucking... I really, 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 really appreciate that. You're my heroes. Frick the devs. True! Lagging tail based? Okay, you guys know that. Have you guys already done this? Do you know the strats? How are you so goated? If you have any head smashers, use Sweet Scent or Gravity can help. Okay. I'm literally fucking... I'm trying to figure... I'm lost. Is there a guide on this song? I'm checking the raid guide. The raid den does not have a whole lot of information on this. Not to like... I don't know shit about... Not to shit on them, you know? Apparently that's not... I don't know. So just get carrot. Yeah, that's the... True. I could try to just bring more Thundermons, but I don't know if it's too hard to make a guide. Fuck, like... If we fail, yeah, okay. Yeah, base, Darkrai. But heal block mon at first. Pack will do full damage, you get 3 fast mons to start and 3 slow mons. Thank you, Darkrai. Okay. How fast? Okay, what's the speed tier? Like slower than... I've got a beautiful Magnezone that I can use for this. I love me some slow Magnezone. Oof. Yeah, people do. Yeah, it was thunder. It was just thunder in previous years, but I'm hearing that it's way different this year, and the swamp is gonna be at 25% HP. It tries to rest. Yeah, you very clearly have to like. Yeah, it's not. This is not just a thunder raid, guys. I could be wrong. At least, well, to be fair, for me, I have to. Pretty sure I just use thunder, so maybe that's what they're giving me the easy job. Chat. My team's carrying me. Giga Chad. Should I grab these? I guess. Where's my Ampharos? Ampharos is kind of slow. I don't have it built yet. Fuck. Thunder. That would have been baller here. Damn. If you do full damage, do 3 fast, 3 slow. Okay. So here's my 3 fast. We keep 3 slow in the back. I've got my Rotom. That kind of works low key, right? Is that enough damage? If I put specs on this, I feel like it kind of works. I love a physical. Should I do the Luxray? I did a physical ledge type attacker to use Choice Band. Let me not look up Thunder. Let me do a... Get a Garchomp. Oh, like Lagging Tail Starmie. So the EQ strat, that's for later in the fight, you're saying? Dragon Claw? What the fuck? That works? Just Garchomp with Dragon Claw? No need. And Scarf? I'm confused. Okay, let me. Okay, for ad. Okay, let me. I think I'm looking for a slow mon. I think I'm getting distracted. Okay, let me take this off this. I think I do just grab this and then. Get out of the fast Garchomp ad. I'm gonna hope we don't have to worry about that, but we can reset. Let me try to. I'm gonna try to just do damage. I could be wrong. Electric. I might do the Starmie thing. This is a good shout from my teammate. Lagging Tail Starmie. I like that. I appreciate that. We can do specs on Rotom. Let's return. Okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. Electric Gem on Magnezone will just have enough damage, I think. Probably put on the plus or mine in. Life Orb. Probably on Plus Soul. Then with Quash, I only need 2 Summons, right? 3 fast. Magnet. Gear, I guess. And like Expert Belt, or am I really down to Expert Belt? I guess it's fine. Did I put Band? I didn't get a physical attacker. That's fine though. We should be fine. I think Magnezone will do so much damage anyway. We should be fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't be using it, but feel free to share resources like that, Panda. This is level 80, right? Not Eevee's in the Starmie. Yeah, it might be fast. I'm hoping this makes it slow enough. Oh, my Starmie's not Eevee trained. Ah, what? Was this from a... What is this from? Oh, it's from the Starmie. It's from the Starmie. Okay. I can fix that. Thank you for the heads up. Oh my goodness. What's up, Zed? How you doing? Dude, huge shout out to Diego in chat. I was about to bring this Starmie to the next raid, the Gyarados raid. It's not Eevee trained. It's level 100 and not Eevee trained because it's from the Christmas event. The Christmas event thing. Okay, thankfully I have so much medicine on my Ironman account. This is a perfect example of like I can just use them. Like this is a perfect example of like go ahead, use your medicine to Eevee train. This is speed, correct? We're gonna give this thing definitely max special attack. I actually need it to be slow. Maybe we'll speed Eevee train it afterwards. I want to put full attack into this thing for sure. Calcium. Okay, beautiful. Good call from the person in chat. I almost missed that. Like that's actually crazy. Let's do use on Starmie. How many do I need? Max 24. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna rock. We shouldn't need. We want it to be slow, so I'm not gonna be able to do that afterwards. But yeah, good. Okay, we can fix that with our vitamins. Huge. This Gyarados raid seems pretty difficult, but we should be able to get it done. From my teammates are taking a lot of the utility roles for me, thankfully. But we still have 3 slow electric attackers and then 3 fast electric attackers. There's a lot of specific mechanics. It summons a swamp at 50% HP, which quarters all speeds on our side. So we have to set up Trick Room to counteract that. So it's gonna be interesting. But I'm excited to use my I love this Pokemon. I'm excited to use this Magnezone. I love this thing, dude. Quiet analytic Magnezone. This thing hits like a 18-wheeler, not even just a normal truck, a huge truck. This thing does so much damage. Dude, hell yeah, poppin'. Woof. Shut up, Midnight. You think the lag and tail isn't needed for sure, but if we slow enough? You're probably right. I'm not plus speed, and maybe you're right. Hi, this is Oso's great grandchild. I took over his Twitch account. He wanted to say that his life goal was to see Pat finish the Lunar New Year raids. Unfortunately, he passed away before he could see them become reality. Did you eventually complete them? Fuck you, Oso's grandson. Great grandchild. You suck. Go build a better house on Minecraft, nerd. This is so stupid. It's so good. Let me move this up. Let me do... I used Expert Belt. Am I out of items? Expert Belt, E-Gem, Life Orb, Magnet. Are we down to Wise Glasses? Maybe Lagging Tail is worth it to make sure I'm slow enough. Are we actually down to Wise Glasses? That's crazy. Utility monster 2 get reward after. Gotcha. Okay. Make sure your teammates. I think my teammates know what they're doing, but I could be wrong. Someone in chat. Someone in chat who I think has done the raid from the way you're talking. I appreciate your. There is no backseating when it comes to me with the raids. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, like I appreciate it. Delibird said, make sure your teammates send out their utility Pokemon on turn 2. You get roared out after 5 thunders so they can save their utility Pokemon. Okay. Too slow, too fast. Okay. Leveling it. Okay. All right. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome to my soft Gyarados raid guide in PokeMMO. This is just my first time attempting it. If you can use this as a resource, that's amazing. If not, that I'm sorry, right? We're going to jump into things today. The raid den locations are Kanto Route 21, Hoenn 119, Sinnoh Route 212, Unova Route 14, and then Johto in Dragon's Den. This is a decently, very difficult raid. This is a pretty tricky raid. You need a lot of mechanics, a lot of specific things. Gyarados sets up a swamp, very importantly, at 50% HP. That's going to quarter your Pokemon speed. You have to set up Trick Room to counteract that and be able to actually get your damage off before he just outspeeds you and sweeps the hell out of you with his +6 Moxie. This Gyarados is a demon. He's very powerful. It's funny, he used to be one of the easier raids in previous years, and I feel like the devs, maybe they heard me talk about how easy he was and you would just spam Volt Switch, and now they made him pretty freaking hard. So we need to use some specific Trick Rooming counter strats at 50% HP. We also need to throw up a Quash at some point. I'm going to be going through the motions with you guys and really learning with you. This is less of a guide and more so just me learning the raid, and hopefully showing that experience to help teach others and give you guys a leg up heading into your own raids. I severely don't recommend solo queuing for this raid if at all possible. Now, I have led with 3 fast electric type attackers and then 3 slow electric type attackers. I do have some plus Pokemon that we can hopefully combine with other ones, but if we don't manage to get those, we'll have to communicate that during the raid. We have our Magnet Zapdos here with Thunder. There is permanent rain in this raid. We have Thunder on both of these mons as well. We also have a quiet analytic Thunder Magnezone. This thing will hit so incredibly hard as one of our slow Thunderers. We also have Choice Specs and Volt Switch and Discharge. I'll have to ask my teammates which is better to use here, Volt Switch or Discharge, depending on which ads are worth trying to clear versus not. Rotom Wash as my slow option with Choice Specs. It does not have the same, it's not even, this Rotom, we might need to do this multiple times. This Rotom Wash might not be good enough. Not being offensive here is going to be tough for raids. I'm going to try it, I think, but that might be a problem. And then we've got Starmie here in the back with Wise Glasses, Thunderbolt, and Rash. This is going to be a tough raid. Probably the toughest raid so far of the event for me personally, but we're going to see how it plays out. I did not realize this was... Oh, that's tough. I think I'm still going to try it if that's okay with my team, but I'm sorry if I suck. Oh, we're doing Gyarados. It is, yeah, that's true. Yeah, a good point from Rick Riley in chat. Gyarados is 4 times weak to electric, so I'm hoping that carries a fair bit of our damage. Like, it's mainly, the main problem with him is that he just hits so hard and is very fast, and like, he'll kill you before you can hit him. So as long as we get our utility done correctly, we should be able to get off enough damage, ideally. Absolutely fantastic point. All right. Am I just throwing off damage the whole raid? Do I have to do anything? I think my job's the easiest. Yes, you guys are fucking my heroes. Full damage. I have to commentate what you guys do then. That's, you guys are my heroes. I'm at Route 119 in Hoenn. I like this spot's pretty easy to get to from Forestry thanks to Kenji. Easiest one. I think Route 119 Hoenn is pretty chill. Southwest of Forestry. Thank you for all the help, Unity, man. And everybody. And Darkrai and Vincer. You guys are, thank you. I couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, rage content. That'd be kind of cute. Like, it'd be cute. I feel like if I was like, well, the problem is I'm just not a raids aren't my favorite piece of content. I'm not a raid expert. You know, it's one of those like, if I do, I would love to like teach new players to shiny hunt or some shit. That's a cute like trainer program. That's sweet. But I wouldn't feel, I'm not qualified to teach new players raids. I mean, I can do the, you know, something, but I can get people into them and I can hopefully provide some information. But like, I don't know. I'm just not a raid guy, you know? I get raids done, but I'm no raid expert, you know? So it would be entertaining though. Like that's just called a natural disaster. Yeah, mostly joking. It's like asking like, you know, that's some Ted Lasso shit. Asking a soccer coach to, or a football coach to coach soccer. But even then it's like, that's at least closer. Not, we haven't, we've talked about it on stream, but I haven't like, I need to do a new guide for it with the new Gothitelle strats, Black Fox. True, Oso based. Okay. All right, here we are jumping into the Gyarados raid, fellas. We're looking at a very, very difficult raid. I have the easiest job of everyone. I am mostly just here to spam damage. My teammates are really coordinating and taking care of a lot of the difficult utility stuff. So I'm going to commentate everything that they do. What they do is much more important than what I do in this fight. I'll mostly just be spamming Thunder and then making sure to bring in my 3 fast attackers in the first start of the fight and then my 3 slow attackers in the second half. So it looks like turn 1 is just damage. We're leading with Head Smash early because if it misses, we can just FF and reset. Not a big deal, right? It's better to miss that early versus find out we miss it later on and miss that damage and that becoming a whole problem. So we're going to go ahead and go for an attack. This was a problem that was mentioned, was that the Garchomp ad is so powerful. He'll basically take out one Pokemon of yours. Yeah, that was worse than I expected. Unity tried to warn us. He just Aqua-tailed and took out an Archeops before it could even get an attack off. Yeah, no, Unity tried to warn us. We might need to reset off that, but we're gonna see. You need every bit of damage you can against this Gyarados raid. It's a tough fight. End of what? Wait, did we also miss a? Let's see. We missed our Archeops that lived. Missed Head Smash, and then our other one got taken out. This feels like a reset. I'd rather just, I don't want to waste an electric gem if possible. I would, yes, please. So we're going to reset. I'll see you guys in 1 sec. Perfect start. We missed that. We got one killed into a missing of a Head Smash. I can bring Garchomp. I can bring Chomp. Sorry, I didn't listen, Unity. Unity was 1000% correct. I should have just listened. Should have listened. I'm stubborn. Sometimes I gotta fucking just make the mistake and learn sometimes, which is annoying to deal with. Not on the right side. True. Oh, true. We can. I think that works. I think that works. If so, yes, please. Your Unity's squaring us up. Do. Change the Rampa with Love Rampardos. can't change the Rampardos. He's too cool of a Pokemon. What do you mean? With Garchomp? Thank you, Unity. All right, here we are jumping into the dirt. On the right side. Bait EQ from the Chomp turn 1 and then send out your flying mons after on the right side. That's like 500 IQ. Hopefully we can just scarf and kill the Chomp, but that is kind of a based. But then I don't know. Do we lose attacks then? I don't fucking. I think it's like, I could be wrong also. I think it's like 92. It's like between, I think wide lens makes an 80% accuracy move like 92 to 96. Let me check. 99, someone said. How much does wide lens boost an 80% accuracy move Pokemon? Google AI says 88. I don't know if that's, you know. Other items like zoom lens make it 96% zoom lens. It seems like it makes it 88%. I think it's like 10% boost. It boosts 10%, which, yeah. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know it was a flat. That's so good to know. Flat 10%. Okay. Let me re-queue up. I think I'm good. If I need to change anything, let me know, chat or link. How did I forget zoom lens? Oh, the thing is like definitely not in PokeMMO. Fuck that. No, that's an awesome setup, Zed. Sorry if I miss any chats. Yes, I think we had a teammate literally try to warn me to do that, Black Fox, and I was too stubborn. We'll did it this time. Yeah, the Garchomp is brutal. Yeah, put Garchomp in the lead. He's got it. Bro is asking for raid guides from a guy who doesn't even EV his own Pokemon. Shake my head. I used calciums. How do you? Come on. I fixed it. Yeah, Zoomland sounds crazy. No, you're spitting, no, so I have no idea. I don't know what's best. Always Gamba. We need to hit 2 accuracy moves. Okay, gotcha. Yo, Superfly! Thank you for the 3 months of Prime, dude. Twitch, you better show the fucking alert. Show the alert. Except the alert was being weird. I swear, yeah, didn't it play the alert earlier? Yeah, I'll play. You know what? Fuck it. Superfly is always in chat. Oh my goodness! Again! Oh my, another sub. Poggies.
Have my primer. Ignore my username.
Why not? Thank you for the Prime, dude. I appreciate it.
I am now a superhero. Mail sign Patrouski.
Sick name. It is a good name. Oh, the only vanity. Last night I opened 192 mysterious PvP boxes, and all I got was this. This is such a fucked up sentence. My raid teammate backup Unity says, last night I opened 192 PvP boxes that I earned all myself, and all I got was this. Dude, the Futu is worth like fucking 2K. That's insane. That's 500 Pokeyen. I'm laughing at another man's pain. I'm so sorry. That's so fucked up. But that's unbelievable. Like it's dude, don't gamble, guys. It's so bad. Poor Unity, man. Damn, bro, hit big. All right, here is attempt number 2 on the Gyarados raid. I think this time, so we're leading our own Choice Scarf Garchomp to go ahead and outspeed and KO the other Garchomps. He does not take out our other Pokemon before, so we should be good this time. We still have to hit our head smashes. If we miss our head smashes, we'll just reset. Let's see what happens. We have to hit 2 80% chances in a row. Surely we can do it this, I believe. I believe. If not, it's once again, it's a turn 1 reset, so we lose nothing really aside from like 5 seconds of time. First head smash hits. We've done 12% damage so far. Second head smash also connects. So that's 18% damage on turn 1. Plus we clear the ad that kill. That's very, very, very good start. Nice, nice, nice. Dude, I think the Futu is very funny. I liked it. I think it's very fucking funny. Spidget on Metrodome Monday literally went 1-9. No, he didn't. Don't, dude. No, he fucking didn't. He lost like 5. No, he did. That's so fucked up. That's the most Spidget RNG type shit. Oh my god. He lost. He went 1-9. Or I love Spidget, man. Poor king. He lost more than 5 mil. Wait, what the fuck? Oh man, I love him. It was brutal. What a king. All right, turn 2 is just we do need to, so we need to coordinate. When do we wanna bring plus/minus mons? Towards the end? Well, I guess, well, mine aren't slow is the problem. Okay, okay, my team's doing, okay, I'm gonna not go plus or minus in here. I'm gonna go, wait, all my other ones are, wait, I think I have to. Oh, fuck. Your fastest mon. You're my fastest mon here. Okay, let's see what I got. 231, 225. It might be Starmie. No. 231. My fastest mon is Plusle. 225. 31. Okay. Yeah, fair. Okay, dark. Okay. Okay. All right, here we are on turn 2, and I want to bring my fastest attacker here as the DPSer because we don't have Tailwind or any sort of like speed stuff set up right now. So you do want to have pretty fast attackers. I'm going to go for my Plusle, which is my fastest mon. This is where my teammates go ahead and bring in all of their utility Pokemon. So it's very important to call out what they do. Yeah, I do unfortunately have Plusle on the battlefield with no other plus-minus mons. That is a slight team building mistake on my end, so apologies. It's good to call out these mistakes like that so you guys can improve on them, but also show you that we should be able to beat these raids with mistakes made. So I'm going for Thunder here, but I want to more importantly see what my teammates do first. I think we are tricking Flame Orb. We're setting up Trick Room. We also might be quashing. We're doing a fair bit of things here, so we're gonna see what needs to be done. Oh, do we make a mistake? That's fine. It's okay, obviously, if so. It's okay if it's okay. We can reset if we need to. These raids are tough, man. Do we FF? Just waiting for a sec. Who up joling? Me for sure. Oh, we can still try to be honest. I'm down, I think. I'm down. FF 15? Never. No return. I'll do nothing on Moxie. Only waste of time. Okay, I'm down to FF. I'm down to FF. It's only turn 2. Just FF? Okay. I think we are FFing. Another small mistake was made, and it's important to remind people, like, we literally have a structured, coordinated, actively discussing team, and we're still making mistakes. So if you run into solo queue teammates or strangers you've never played with and they make mistakes, please be kind, be patient. It's like I've played this game for over 11,000 hours. I make mistakes all the time in raids. Just everybody makes mistakes. It's okay. Just be kind to others. I promise you'll make tons of mistakes during your 12 raids, you know? Or if someone who's like, if you're on top of it, just make sure to help others who, you know, maybe make a mistake here and there. So, mistake was made. We're going to fix it and jump back, and there was an FF there. My time, it's so valuable. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. My mistake. Or a trick came. Oh, did I fuck up? Okay. If it's a quash, I won't watch my. Huh? My bad, guys. Oh, you're fine. So no, you're sorry if maybe IFF too soon. We're literally all. I've made mistakes. We're fine, guys. You guys are so kind. You're all perfect. Let's just calm. What's the plan for the next run? T1 we got down. What's T2 look like? Dear Patch, I drink more coffee. How much have you had today? Flame Orb on Sableye. We're gonna trick that, I think. I'll let you remind me. We can try. Just easy as that. Okay. I have no idea, Darkrai. I appreciate you guys having the discussion. Just I have no idea what's worth and what's not, honestly. Where's a Quash come in then? Burns doesn't get parried. Oh, I see. I see what he's saying. The burn damage reduction is irrelevant. I see what he's saying. He doesn't want it to get paralyzed so that when the trick room comes up, then it outspeeds us. Yeah. No, I think, yeah, no. That's, and the chance of one of our many thunders paralyzing him, like, is quite high. Because it's 30% per thunder. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. The problem getting parried, though? Wouldn't it allow him to start outspeeding some of us? Our team might be slow enough, to be fair. No. It's a dude. Yeah. No, dude, my team right now is having a really, really good discussion. So we were all confused on why is it worth to trick a Flame Orb onto the Gyarados when his Moxie boosts his attack so high, the damage reduction's irrelevant, okay? But the benefit of it is that you don't want the Gyarados to get paralyzed, because if it gets paralyzed, it'll lower its speed, and then that will make it potentially slower than some of your other Pokemon during the trick room. So you don't care about the damage reduction from the Flame Orb burn is irrelevant. You're trying to just prevent it from being paralyzed, which will most likely happen when all of us are spamming Thunders at a 30% chance of paralyze. We're having a really good discussion. This is a great example of, like, my team is communicating very, very well. Backup Unity, Alpha Darkrai, Dr. Doom. This has been a great example of, like, a good discussion, trying to work through, and I'm learning a lot about this raid because of it. No, this is a perfect dude. No, Unity, you've been really good at explaining stuff. Yeah, I think even with parallel. When I did it, we didn't use. It's so fair, Darkrai. Yeah. Toxic is better. Yeah, if that, whatever you guys think. I don't have a huge stake in this fight. Darkrai is, I haven't done this raid, so yeah, maybe toxic orb if, yeah. No, I didn't, Tom. Wait, what happened? Super Battle Jolv? Yeah, what's up? Nick tried for 33 months? Holy crap, man. Bro got a DUI in game. What? I think it's like if you want to. I don't know if I think I'm from what it doesn't really matter if you want to do toxic orb. Sure, I guess, but like the bird, I think it shouldn't matter from what I'm hearing. He was added as a playtester. What? Wait, that's fucking awesome. Good for Danny. What? What? That's so cool. I fucking love Danny, dude. That's awesome. What? That's so sick. It has Covert Mantle. Tricking it makes you actually risk losing to Paralyze in Trick Room. It has Covert Mantle. Tricking it makes it you actually risk losing to Para in Trick Room. It has... I don't know if I understand. Sorry, Paisy. It has Covert Mantle. I need to read Covert Mantle so I fully understand. Develop from damaging moves. Oh. Wait. We just had a revolution. Dude, this raid is very complex. Guys, the Gyarados holds Covert Mantle. It can't get paralyzed from the Thunders. This is a terrible raid guide, but an amazing example of like, okay. An amazing example of like, there's so many deep mechanics to these raids, man, that we just ignore or brush over sometimes. So there's no reason to trick it. Is that correct? Are we, wait. Wait. Is it worth to... Don't trick. Okay. So we're just quashing or whatever? No, we tricked it? Yeah, but it shouldn't, but it just makes it... I love you, Vincer. No, poor Vincer is just... What does quash do? What's the last? Without trick? Actually, we try quash. Okay. Yeah, let's try... Yeah, we try quash. And Trick Room. It has Covert Mantle, so it can't get parried from the Thunders. No, that's so fair. And then if we trick it, it could shake off the burn and get parried in later turns. I think we try quash. Okay. It's an interesting, like, it's an interesting... Quash lets it go last so you can set up Trick Room.
Close your eyes.
Let's just try it. I think what guide are you using? Bro, there's like no fucking guides available. There's like no guides on this shit. Type all this. So, okay, I wasn't sure, Unity. Sorry. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were... Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay. Turn 2 Shadow Ball, because I don't know if we got enough damage to get him to roar, so damage moves on utility mons. I have no idea. All right, we're running it back, and I think the funny thing is if we just continued the second attempt, we might have been able to beat it. But like, sometimes you gotta just think things over, and I would recommend, like, I think I FF too quick sometimes in raids. We gotta think for a little bit longer and really try to give it a real shot. So we've got to hit our head smashes again. We're gonna be lucky and do that, of course. We've got our Dragon Claw into the Garchomp turn 1 as per usual. We've got 100% accuracy on our Thunder. Thunder hits, of course, doing 6%. Now we got to just cross our fingers and hit these head smashes. It's okay if we have to reset. Beautiful. The first head smash hit. Second one, 80% chance. Let's see. Beautiful. Okay, we hit both head smashes again. We're going to try quash strats this time on turn 2. Okay. I'm honored to hear that stuff. Much love to you, man. Thanks for watching, dude, at all. It's an honor.
Close your eyes.
No, you absolutely 1000% cannot, Tom. It's way more complicated than that this year. In previous years, you could. This year, it summons. It's funny you use the word swamp. It summons a swamp at 50% HP. You have to set up Trick Room or else it'll kill you. Or kill all your mons. We're seeing what we're doing here. All right. This is our third attempt or so. Yeah, I guess why... I'm just listening to my team. I don't know what we're... I'm just going to go along with the flow. I think, yeah, I think we maybe should be doing... Let's try it. Okay. Okay, we're on turn 2. I'm not feeling super confident about this. We're still going to try. We're going to see what happens. We're going for Fate Tears Sidewave. I think we should be saving our utility mons for turn 3 or 4 to set up the Trick Room. But I don't know. I have the easy job here, so we're all just learning. I don't really know for sure. I just click Thunder, try to do max damage. I think we're getting some chip here, setting up Fate Tears. This is a complicated raid. Thunder goes burr. Thunder goes burr until it doesn't. I think you're sending your utility mons in on this turn so they don't get roared into the KO. I think that's the... Yeah, so the other problem is a lot of problems. The other problem is... Won't they just get killed by the Moxie +4 Gyarados anyway? Yeah. We might just need to like risk the RNG. But we'll have to see. So I think it just killed us all before we got all of our... Yeah, it just wiped us before we got our utility moves off. That's tough. It's just tough. Yeah, this is FF. How much damage did I do? Did I do anything? Let me see. I did 6% on the bright side. We got Chomp again, which is bad luck, to be fair. Did we just Gamba on the roar? I'm down. It shouldn't bring in a second Chomp. I'm down to just... We did get bad RNG there. We're going for another attempt. I think we might just switch to taking the Gamba on the roar. Where on turn 2, if you do a bunch of Thunders on turn 2, he will roar you. We were trying to get around that. But I think we might end up just hoping he doesn't roar us into a utility mon. And if he does, we just reset. That's an easier way to just like crank out the runs and get a consistent kill going. What happens when you complete all raids? You unlock the Shaman raid. Gotcha, Unity. My mouse is... There we go. All right. We'll try again in a sec. Keldeo raid unlocked. True, Spidget. True. The Gyarados raid is just tough. Has Jinxboon been uploading? I didn't even know he was uploading raid guides. That's really cool. If so, without Cab, there's been a huge hole in the raid guides, unfortunately. I don't see anything from him, but maybe, I don't know, it's like in the Discord or some shit. Someone said Jinx Boonstrap. I don't see a raid guide from him. The real Ken was over. Yeah, true. I just shit myself. Congratulations. There a prankster trick room that you can set instead? Just throwing out ideas. No, I think the with trick room it's -7 priority. I think you need to like quash it over. It's YouTube Shorts. He made YouTube Shorts about it. Good for him. What the fuck? That's awesome. I didn't think of the heads up. I didn't know that. I try to keep up to date with like what, you know. I try to stay up to date on that stuff. That's awesome. YouTube Shorts. I didn't know that. Thank you. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Got you. Thank you for the heads up, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what yeah. Trick room beat. I didn't even say properly. It's like minus. It might have been -7. Actually, Spigeon, it's minus. I only know this because I've been looking at it all week. I do like a mom that can learn it. I think it's -7. Not that it doesn't change anything. The difference of it being -6 versus -7 is actually very important for this conversation. No, I'm literally being a don't say you're right. I'm being a fucking loser. Oh, it's 6 or 7. Anyways, okay. All right, this is the winning Gyarados attempt for sure. This is the most attempts I've done for a raid this event by far. All right, guys, this is it for sure. Okay, I believe this is our last time doing Gyarados Giga Chat. 100% true and real. I just do my same thing with Clicking Thunder. Watch us miss our head smashes now. That would be kind of poetic, honestly. Kind of beautiful. We take care of that Garchomp first things first. Then next up, we get our Thunder off. We have to make sure we hit our head smashes. Get that 18% damage off the bat. Head smash number 1. We hit it. These Archeops are doing a damn good job hitting these 80. We should miss this one. We deserve to miss this one. But we don't get what we deserve. We still hit. Oh my. Okay, we've hit like 6 head smashes in a row. 2. Oh, that's actually crazy. Okay, we take those W's, boys. I appreciate the shout out, Pounder. Waterfall coming in. Good work to my team. This time for sure. We got it for sure. This time for sure. Last attempt for sure. I don't think so. Which like I don't have a fucking rough skin Garchomp. So you know. That's so interesting. That's like a small difference there. HP percentage check. That's really interesting that like really matters. It's very, yeah. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. We're switching to full damage and prey strats, I think. Wait, what's the Gothitelle moveset? But I thought that we were... I don't know what we're doing. Or this turn. Wait, I thought we were doing full damage this turn. It's okay. Yeah, how do we say? Yeah, I'm gonna follow Darkrai, okay? I believe. We still try it. Okay. Oh, only 2. You're Paisley. You're only 2 of us. We're trying to get. I get it now. All right, turn 2 is very specific. We're trying to get it down to 75%. So as long as me and the Zapdos can do enough damage to hit it below 75%, we can bring in 2 utility Pokemon, trigger the Roar, and then those get sent out to safety. The only thing that matters here is we don't want our Zapdos to get roared into their utility Pokemon, which I believe is the Bronzong. So this is actually perfect. This is actually, my teammates played this absolutely perfectly. There is the Roar that triggers at 75% HP. We just don't want to see... We really don't want to see Zapdos go into Bronzong. It's a 1 in 4 chance. It'd be pretty bad luck, but it is what it is. We did it. We Cinema boys, we did it. We should be in a decent spot here. We'll have to see how it plays out. We got it. I think we can do this. Alert. All right. Yeah. All right. Now. Yeah. One of our raid experts in chat said, all right, now the raid is won pretty much. Okay. So we're going to, this should be, that's the hard part is mostly turn 2. Turn 1's honestly kind of easy. Turn 2 is just a lot of RNG and a lot of specific things. The Gyarados is so strong at this point. Plus, he's gonna kill everything, you know. +6 attack is crazy. And I think after this, we still bring in our fast damage after this, and then we'll set. I'll have to converse with my team. I don't know if we're setting Trick Room on turn 3 or turn 4. Well, this would be turn 3, so probably turn 4, I believe. They'll type. I mean, yeah. Well, is Trick Room on turn 4, guys? I assume Quash now. I think now we damage. I think now it's damage and then Quash. I think Quash and Trick Room are on turn 4, correct? I think it's damage here. Turn 4, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay. Yes, I think this next turn, I think turn 3 is more damage, and then I think turn 4, once he's close to that 50% HP, is Quash and a Trick Room. Quash makes the Gyarados go last, so it allows the Trick Room to get off without being killed. I think that's the 1-2 punch combo. I had to learn it, you know, but that's the strat. So we want to go our fast attackers still. We're going to line up our plus and minus Pokemon. Perfect. Get our fast attackers out of the way. Just do tons of damage here. This will be a pretty boring turn. I'll just be throwing off. We'll all throw off thunders and damage. I'll see you guys on turn 4, which will be the next big swing. Dude, I'm fucking so happy to hear that, Flinker. Flinker is a cool name. Congratulations, man. That's all your hard work and your efforts, building the teams, doing the raids. Like, they're tough raids, man. Turn 4 is TW. You mean Trick Room, right? Not TW. Wash, heal block. Turn 5 heal block. Or if I'm being cringe, I'll find. I more so just want to like actually mean it for clarity. Got off our damage, right? Thunder. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got it all off. Okay, we're good. Room Quash. Okay. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. What's up, Sim? I should probably was going to on the roars. I bring the moms, which is valid. Yeah, fair. You've been a big help, Delibird. No, you're perfect, Darkrai. Yeah. Okay. Right now, moving into turn 4, he's at 46% HP. The swamp is summoned, so things are going to be slow. I think, unfortunately, I still have to bring in my Minun here. There's not really a better. Well, no. I think it's still better here. Yeah, okay. But what we're doing is, I don't have a great option, unfortunately, there. What we're doing is we're quashing the Gyarados with Sableye to make it go last, which will allow us to get up our Trick Room guaranteed. I don't know if I'll get off my damage. Well, no, if it's moving last, we'll have to see. Gyarados' move postpone. The add Gyarados put a waterfall into Sableye. That's fine. Declaw into the... Wow, the Dragonite outspeeding is brutal. It gets paralyzed, which is kind of nice. The ad got paralyzed. Huge static. My Minun Thunder got off. Thankfully, that Pikachu sacrificed itself so I could get my damage off, which is, 6% damage there. There's the Trick Rooms. We were able to successfully we missed out on 6% damage, but I don't know if it was that's fine. I don't know if there's a better way to play around that. I think it's just, it is what it is. We got our Trick Room off. We got our Quash off to let the Trick Room get off. That's what's it's there to get it off. All right, we're looking good, boys. Looking good. Now we have a lot of damage to do left. Is the 40% is a lot of HP. And I think on turn 5, we need to heal block. Turn 5, we have to heal block because it goes for a rest, I believe, which is insane. Which is crazy. And that would heal it tremendously, obviously. So you want to go for heal block here, importantly, on turn 5. Yeah, it really does, German. Darkrai is doing amazing callouts, by the way. Thank you, man. Wait, what's the Lapras? Based? Oh, that's fucking awesome. Okay, that's... Wait, Giga Chad. All right, here come more electric type attacks from a lot of us. I'm gonna throw up. Ooh, I actually don't know if Vault Switch or Discharge is better here. Discharge, I think Discharge is fine. It doesn't hit. Wait, Vault Switch might be. Ooh. I'm gonna go Discharge, I think, because I don't want to. I don't have Thunder, unfortunately. Hopefully I still do max damage. Let's see. My Discharge did 5%. We'll see if it ends up mattering. I didn't quite do 6, unfortunately. We had our Lapras do 4.6. Voltage is stronger, but then I sacrifice my Magnezone. My Magnezone will for sure do 6. So I don't know. Voltage is stronger as it's a single target, right? Which is what matters there. Whereas the Discharge being split amongst 2 Pokemon is what lowers his damage. So there's we get the heal block got off. That shout out to our Gothitelle user. Really important to get that heal block off there on turn 5. The heal block got off. And that's going to put Gyarados down to 24% HP. We're looking good so far. Also, he's doing way less damage now. Is he like, what's oh, no. It's the ads. He's asleep. So now do we have a, okay. But he insta wakes up because he's a raid boss. So he gets like 5 million turns. Oh, that's so crazy. You need something to survive. Surely something can live here. Wait, are we good? We had 3 live. I feel like we win this for sure now. That's actually so good. Okay, beautiful. That should be GG's, I think. That should be GG's potentially. That's awesome. This is a tough raid, man. Definitely the hardest one to solve so far for me personally. 5.5% from my Rotom Wash. Nice job, dude. I got a lucky crit. It did 0.5% more. I'll take it. If the raid comes down to mattering by 0.5%, thank you for the crit, Rotom Wash. Whew. No. Delibird. Oh my goodness. No. Dude, I'm the quickest person to get triggered over backseating. Nothing you said today was backseating. I'm learning the raids and like this was, you were just incredibly helpful. No, please don't feel, you're perfect. I would love to go for Shaman, Raph. Yeah. You're perfect. Nothing you said today was backseat. And I'm one of the most fragile person when it comes to backseats, bro. I fucking hate backseats. But when I'm learning something, like that's all. That's not a backseat. I appreciate it. I really appreciate the help. Anyways, I'm yapping, but anyways. Whew. Man, that was a tough raid. All right. Heal block wore off. Surely it won't rest again, right? You're perfect, Austin. What's up? All right. All right, here is the final turn, fellas. We do have a trick room up, so we should be dandy. There we go, man. I think we need like 1% more damage. Really good job for my teammates. A lot of communication, a lot of my Alpha Magnezone luckily deals the final 1% blow. Hopefully this video helped you guys complete the Gyarados raid. I don't even know if I'll put raid guide in the title for this one. There might be parentheses or it'll just be called like the Gyarados raid. This was more of a learning process. And like it's a good thing to show this, to show you guys like you don't need to get raids done first try. You can make mistakes. I think some of the most fun of the raids is learning them. But I hope this helped some people out there to learn this raid a little bit better and get it completed because that is super important. Like the video if it was helpful. Subscribe for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams like this live Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. If you want to go above and beyond, if my videos and guides have helped you during the Lunar New Year events, going above and beyond via YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations is the best way to allow the content to exist. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Good luck in the event. For now, peace, Reno. Oof. Don't modest 31's Patak. You shut your mouth. Don't you dare. Why would you? Don't you dare. You're actually toxic. Actually insanely toxic. I'm edging the catch. 1 sec. What's up, movie socks? All right. All right, here it is. Either like the second or like third most, probably the third. Ampharos is probably the most important catch, or the second most important after Excadrill. This is like top 5. This Gyarados is top 5 most important catches. I'll put in a luxury ball. We'll see what happens. Come on, Gyarados. Someone said, surely not modest 31's Patat. Surely we won't see that twice in a row. There's no way. 6 times 0. I would love 31 attack, 31 speed, Adamant, Jolly, Hardy. Okay. I'll take it. That's fine. Is it female? It's male. I'll take it. Not, can't complain. No attack stat. The nature, you know, I don't see myself fixing this for a long time, but I'm fine with that. 2 times 31 and HP and Spadef. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Oh, I almost missed it. The dying flowers turned into a bouquet. We just unlocked the ability to do Shaman. And I'm doing that today, boys. I'm getting it done. I'm getting all the raids done today. I don't know what the strategy is for that, but we're going to go figure it out with the wilted bouquet. Oof, okay. Early boss of this event season? Like, in a good way? Hell yeah. Woo! Oh, thank you, Raph. Let me go check the Shaman raid guide. Where is that strat at in the I should be able to just find it. Is it not under the same, like, it's in like a different section, I assume, than the okay. It is German. It is. It was just a big deal. I haven't seen a shiny Shaman yet, dude. Have not seen a shiny Shaman yet. I'm trying to look for the Shaman strat. I'm too stupid to find it, Raph. In raid boss info. Thank you. I was just there. How did I not? Oh, now I see it. Why was it? How did I miss it before? I was okay. I'm dumb. I literally just saw it. Okay. And you have a perfect. Okay. Is there 2 different Shaman? Is there Shaman and then Shaman 5-star, or is it just one Shaman raid? Or is it like Sky Shaman or some shit? Just one? That's the best news. That's the best news I've heard all event. I just asked someone in chat, Raph, one of the raid den guys, is there like one Shaman raid, or is there 2? Is it like a sky form Shaman? Often there's like 2 different raids for that final raid. When on the Ironman account, you kind of got to do the second one for the rewards usually. Apparently there's only one Shaman raid. That's the best news. There's already so many raids, man. Thank you. Okay. So here's the cheat sheet. What is mist? Like the move? No shot we use the move mist. What the fuck does mist? I know there's a move called mist. What the fuck does it do? What the fuck does mist do? Def use mist? What the fuck does it do? Can what's it called? Get this shit? Let me see. I feel like Blastoise should get this. Mist. The user cloaks its body with a white mist that prevents any of its stats from being cut for 5 turns. Does it mist the whole field? Targets ally field. Wow. That's cool, JFM. Oh, missed my... Oh, true. Is there another swamp in this thing? Wait, no shot. Drop it? Yeah, okay. Sun, Mist, Tailwind, Fire. Okay. So it's mostly Fire team, it seems. Well, kind of. Icy Wind on turn 5. Fire/Ice. Ground Grass on turn 4. What the hell? Okay. Let's start things up. Let's take items. Let's just go slow and steady. I could be the Sunsetter or Tailwind leader or pure damage. I might arbitrarily grab my Ninetales because I have a good one if people are okay with that. And if someone needs to switch with me, let me know. But I love my Drought Ninetales on the Ironman account. On the Drought Ninetales on the Ironman account, by the way. Wouldn't you know, guys? Yes, it is a Drought Ninetales on an Ironman account. How did you know? What's up, Joth? I'd be P1. Yes, you can if you want to set Sun. Yes. Yes, you can. Absolutely. I was just arbitrarily grabbing something. You probably can hear. Absolutely. I have a mist mon. I probably could just teach something mist, right? It can't, surely it's not that. Wait a minute. I could go Murkrow. We'll definitely need at least 2 Murkrows for Tailwind on turn 5 and Tailwind on turn 1. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Gotcha, Vincer. If you have a Pokemon that can use that can lead Mist, I feel like that. Does he have this? Let's see. I feel like that's quite good. Backup Unity. Do you want to do Shaman as well, or are you done? Not totally fucking valid if you're done. Good luck on the swarms. We can invite was it Raph that wanted to do it, or was he just here to guide us through verbally? Thank you, Khaki. Dude, 12 months! Thank you for the 12 months, Khaki. Much love to you, man. Thank you for the 12 months of Prime, dude. That's super fucking amazing and generous, dude. Thank you. Tailwind. Earth Power, Drill Run, Bullet Seed. What do I have for that? Bullet Seed. I ain't got like nothing. Gotta have something with Earth Power. I have Flygon. Do I need to be a certain speed? Wait, it does say, wait, or minus, plus minus Thunderbolt for turn 2. Wait, can I do Thunderbolt on turn 2? Flygon's good for last mon. I can do that. For last Pokemon. Time is it for you? 2:41 p.m. Okay. Should I kick you from the link? You can just leave, I guess. I don't need to. Okay. I just don't have one, Chaz. But yeah, I'd like to avoid using resources if possible, but good option. What's the other Earth Power? No, that's not. Okay. Drill Run. So interesting. Fuck, this literally has, but it's modest, and yeah, fuck that. Okay. For the ice turns. We have Cloyster, it seems like. Ignition Umbrella. So why does the guide say oh my god, no, Joffas are so rare. Absolutely not. That's, you know. Check link chat. I had it up, but I just closed it. That's on you can. I can swap nice with someone else. No, I shouldn't have a problem. I don't think so. It's more so just figuring out the rest of the team. I'm just trying to talk things through. Thank you for the Prime Ken Whiffy. Thank you, man. Dude, Venmo. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Venmo is literally the most selfless way to support the stream, because I get all the it doesn't take anything from you, which is super important. And then but you don't get a proper shout out via an alert, so I have to shout you out manually. So I have to do my bro. $20 from Austin. Thank you, man. Shalfa Moo vibes. Miltank? I fucking love. Do you have Shalfa Miltank? I fucking love that shit, dude. Thank you for the $20. That is fucking incredibly generous. Like that. It's crazy how much like a PayPal or Venmo donation goes so fucking far, dude. It's actually crazy, and it helps. It's insane. It helps so much for the stream. One of those a week or a month like changes so much. I really fucking appreciate it, man. Much love to you. Thank you for the $20. Thank you for the Venmo. I hope the content has earned it from you. I hope the content has either entertained you or helped your Pokemon journey enough to earn it from you, dude. Much love to you, man. Whew. Let me get back to try to build my team, but I really can't say thank you enough. I really fucking appreciate it, dude. Ground and Grass, Fire, Ice. I have Cloyster for the ice turn. Oh my, jump scare. We did beat Gyarados, yes. This is a little slow. We could Scarf it, worst case scenario. We have the guide up here or something, maybe? Okay. So I'm Tailwind turn 1, I think. Ooh, oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. What the fuck? That's so sick to use for this. Heal block, beautiful. I'm gonna figure out my team. So I'm just P3, I think is the meme. Okay, right? Okay, yeah. You don't want Earthquake, Excadrill. So when the guide on the bottom, chat, when the guide at the bottom says, can I use Earthquake? It says Earthquake, Excadrill turn 4. Is that okay? Can I use an Earthquake mod? I'll just draw my Garchomp, honestly, if that's okay. Is Garchomp okay there? Dude, have a good one, kid. What's the... So why... If the... I'm just confused. If the guide says Earth Power Drill Run Bullet Seed, why does it also say plus minus Thunderbolt T2? You miss shiny hunting? A little bit. I mean, I try to do it whenever I have the free time. I do. I love it. It's my favorite part of the game. During events, I definitely miss it. That works fine. I would happily bring plus minus if my whole team also has plus minus mons to bring, but I feel like I don't want to like make them switch around if they don't. Like that's okay. So maybe that one chatter was spitting facts. Maybe I do just, but it's brave nature. Will I be fast enough? Oh god, will the seed bomb even work on this at brave nature? Using spirit. I love shiny Miltank, dude. Just use ground. Gotcha. Okay, thank you, Delibird. Okay. So any grass type unit technician. That's also okay. True. Okay, I don't use that then. Good call. That makes perfect sense, Austin. That makes perfect sense. Oh my. I hate you, but I love you. Thank you, but fuck you. I don't know why I installed that, but we love it. Okay, Darmanitan. Someone put out a team earlier that was amazing. Mine and Darm, Etka, Cloyster, Flygon. Okay, I like what you said. Darmanitan, Giga Chad. That's turn 3. This is turn 5. Tailwind lead. EP. Flare Blitz. EQ. Ice, and then Final Mon. I guess I need like one more ground grass or whatever. Let's do level 100. Something fast, ideally. Earthquake. I guess I could use Crocodile. That's solid. That shit was insanely loud. Yeah, sorry about the... Kind of needed that, to be honest. Hey, it's one... Dude, actually fucking real. Save this for last. Okay. I think this is the team. You either need heavy duty boots, flying, or levitate mon for last turn. Thank you for the heads up. I didn't realize that was the reasoning. Can make this way smaller, or like make it a... Here. Oh my goodness. Jump scare. My wife does play PokeMMO, yes. She has like 13 shinies. She's like actually like legit gamer and shunter. I could put specs on that. Beautiful. What's up, Jim Rerun? 13. Dude, she fucking be getting shinies, dude. Wait, do I not want to EQ on turn 2? Oh fuck. Cause it's spread. Do I not want to EQ on turn 2? The guide specifically mentions like earth power and stuff. No. Do I not want to? Wait, now. But I confused myself. I'm about to know with Fim EQs too. Okay. That's the perfect. I might just do that if that's okay. I don't know if I have a great option, unfortunately. Not optimal, but it's like maybe do. Okay. Perfect. Life orb. Here probably. Choice bands. Should I put scarf? No. We'll have no. We should be fine. No. Band on cloister. Yeah, I'm tailwind. There's not that utility moves, I guess, right? Is the ice wind required on turn? We might already have that. Dude, you guys are fucking awesome. Okay. Packet umbrella. I don't have one. / I'd have to change so many resources to do it on iron. I'd have to ability pill plus do the move. I think it should be fine. Hoping this should be fine. If we can't do it, I will. If the crocodile is not strong enough, we can switch it up. I'll do whatever we need to win at the end of the day, but I'd like to try to not. I could ground gem if that helps. Here, let me do that. I can't imagine that it's gonna be like that terrible. I could be wrong. Then use EQ. The problem is I think I've got it, but I could be wrong. Yeah, fuck, dude, that's beautiful. My music just paused. Let me go to the. I have to just teleport as well, right? Okay, yeah. Well, I can do fire gem. Do I need fire gem? I'm gonna do max damage with fucking anything, right? I'll do it just in case. Well, I'm wasting a gem. I feel like I really shouldn't need that. I still have life orb. Using a ground gem. I have a few of those. That's fine. Life orb here for sheer. Okay, sheer force, and then life orb, ground gem, rocky helmet, choice band, specs. It's like expert belt or something. Or like soft sand. Okie dokie. Alrighty, fellas. I think we have. Thank you so much for offering, Raph. I think we have 4. Alrighty. Alrighty, fellas, welcome to my Shaman raid guide, as well as my first time ever defeating Shaman on my Ironman account within PokeMMO. Now, the Shaman raid is unlocked, and you can teleport to it once you defeat the 12 other raids in the event. And the strategy is decently complicated and like requires some specific things, but is honestly, in my opinion, it seems to be easier than Gyarados. Maybe I'll eat those words, but we'll go ahead and see here in a quick second when I first attempt it. Okay, so you have 4 players here, of course. You have players 1, 2, 3, and 4. P1, P2, P3, P4. And I'm assuming the angling of them might matter. We have Sun lead. That's going to be our Ninetales with Drought, of course, on a teammate. We have Mist. Mist is the very important, unique thing here. You have to lead with some sort of Articuno or fast Ice type Mon or whatever. I guess whatever Mon. Whatever fast Mon with Mist, and that's going to prevent lowering of stats for 5 turns, because the Shaman, I believe, will bring up a Swamp and try to reduce your speed, from what I understand. Now, you do need also a Pokemon in the back. Your 6th Pokemon slot needs to be a ground and grass type attacker, specifically with Levitate or Heavy Duty Boots or Air Balloon, like the little help guide from the Raid Den Discord says on the screen right now, to avoid that speed reduction. You do also need all of your Pokemon to be level 100 for this raid, if I recall correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some XP candies into my Flygon right quick, so I don't make myself look like a fool. Beautiful. There we go. Level 100 complete. Other than that, you want to just follow the damage dealings on screen. Do you only level 80? Okay, that's fine. Already made a mistake. Typical Patrouski Iron Man fashion. You only need level 80. Don't do what I did, and don't waste XP candies. Poggers, perfect. All right. So we're going with Sun lead. The first turn is mostly utility, with Sun, with Drought, Ninetales, Mist, Tailwind, and then a Fire type attacker. Turn 2 is Heal Block, your second utility Pokemon. Heal Block into EP is Earth Power, Drill Run, or Bullet Seed. You could also bring, I believe, Minun. If you have plus minus electric type attackers, you can also do plus minus Thunderbolts on turn 2 if your team coordinates that. We're not going to do that, but you can do that as an option. Yeah, off to a good start. I'm a big fan of doing raid guides that show all the mistakes and all the funny little quirks, because it lets people know like it's very possible by any kind of player, you know. Turn 3 is all fire type attacks. Turn 4 is ground grass type attacks, and then turn 5 you need to reset up Tailwind and go for fire/ice. I'm rocking with Cloyster. Cloyster is a very, very powerful attacker. Choice Band Cloyster, really good usage of your one Choice Band item as well. And then turn 6 we already talked about. You do need a Levitate. Once again, Levitate, Air Balloon, or Heavy Duty Boots, ground type, ground grass attacker. I need some good music here. All right. Okay. I don't think Crook will do enough. You really think so? You think so? Is it that bad, you think? Someone said it was fine, but suboptimal. You think it's that bad? Got Ground Gem. It's Lonely Ground Gem. Gem might do it, yeah. Yo, true, Oso. Yeah, we want to avoid Earthquakers on that second turn, but we're going to see. Do you have enough damage? Okay. This is too small anyway. Whatever. Queue up. Okay. All right, but whenever you're ready and you have your team, go ahead and go into your bag, go over to your bouquet and use it. And that is going to teleport you over to the Flower Paradise within PokeMMO. One of the coolest locations. Go ahead and soak it in. I love this long walk. It's literally a long walk up to the Shaman Raid, which I think always looks beautiful and fantastic. Dude, this is... Let's just take it. Dude, this is also... It's an experience. This is my first time ever doing this on the Ironman account. If this is your first time ever doing this on any type of account, I recommend taking the long walk. Take the slow way. And just appreciate the fact that you've done all 12 raids to make it to this point. You've put in the work. You've prepared the Pokemon. You've grinded the items. You've grinded the Pokeyen. Look how long this is. Oh my goodness. You can even slow bike it or fast bike it. It's even longer than I... Wait. This is even longer than I remembered. Oh my... There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. We made it, boys. The one Shaman raid this year. I think it's finally time to start. Whenever you guys are ready. Shout out to my teammates. Now, I'm going to shout out my weakest link. My weakest link on this fight is going to be my Crocodile, which is why I put a ground gem on it, okay? We are spamming Earthquake. Earthquake is not ideal in these raids because you don't want to be when you do an AoE move, it spreads your damage versus a single target. So generally, Earth Power or Bullet Seed is ideal there, but I didn't really have a Pokemon. I could refit my entire... I had to ability pill and like TM and change my Breloom, and I'll do that if I need to, but we should hopefully be okay. I am just leading with Tailwind. I'm P3, so we're going for Tailwind first turn. We've got Blast Burn and Overheat from our Ninetales coming out huge. We have Mist here. We have our Sunset. Beautiful. Perfect. We mostly just need to get as much damage here as possible. And then also get our Mist off from our Articuno. That's a good turn 1. Let's see how it goes. Blast Burn from Charizard doing 6%. Massive, 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 huge damage. Beautiful. What do you get at the end of the raid? You get the opportunity to catch your own Shaman. There is the Mist from Articuno. No one has gotten a shiny Shaman yet. We're still looking for the first Shaman ever in the first shiny Shaman ever in the history of PokeMMO. We'll see if it happens today. Speaking of, if anybody wanted to, we didn't pop shiny charms. So if anybody wants to, we can go ahead and FF and try again if you really want to. I respect that. The first Shaman, yeah, shiny Shaman. Okay, turn 1's basically over. We did our attacks. We threw off the Mist. We're just waiting for everything to die at this point. The Articuno might live, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I'll have to see what my team... I actually have no idea. So I'm just going straight up into my Earthquaker here. My second attacker. Bad, said someone. Terrible. Chat, this is like bad, terrible is what they said. It's that bad if the Alpha Articuno lives. I'm just sticking to my plan. Earthquake does not hit your teammates, thankfully. I'm actually in a very, very good situation where the ad is Gyarados. So my Earthquake might actually dodge the spread damage and get full damage into the, what's it called? Into the Shaman here. I don't know if it works like that. If it counts as a miss, we'll have to see. Earthquake comes out. Oh, Earthquake hits the Gyarados? Is it grounded for some reason? Huh. Dude, raid mechanics are insane. I did 4.4% damage to the Shaman. Beautiful. Got you. The Mist should be on... So the slot does matter. So ideally, the Mist should be on slot 1 if possible. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense, DY. Gotcha. So we might need to reset, but I think we're gonna try to finish it out here if possible, it seems like. There goes Articuno. We might try to pull this out. It might still work. We're going to see. A lot of our Mons are just living. Psychic into Excadrill. Okay. There we go. The type inverts every so often. Gotcha. Yeah. So that kills Mon. It's going to be super effective because it type invert. Yep. Okay. Yeah. You can see on the chart, the, on that right side column, not when it's this small, you can't see it. On that right side column, Y means the types are inverted. So Psychic hits Dark type for super effective, obviously, for example. And then N is no, it's not super effective. Or not inverted typings. I'm going to see what my teammates do here. I think we're just going along with the plan as normal. Next up is turn 3 is fire type. So we have our big dumper, our Darmanitan coming in here. I think my team is discussing on whether or not it's worth to FF here or not. I'm down to try it. I've already used my gem. But if you guys think it's a waste of time, I obviously trust my team here. Want to communicate with your team while you're doing this as well, of course. I'm down to continue, but might be fine. I think it might weirdly work out based on... Yeah, but maybe I'm cope. I said we just try. It's only like a fucking... We just click fast. I'm down to just try it out, honestly. It's only a 6-turn fight. It's a really fast fight. If we just click fast enough, I think we could just try it out, man. I'm kind of down. I already used my ground gem, so I'm not losing resources, but if anybody else wants to not lose, I understand. Okay, well, now I think it's FF. We missed a blast burn. There we go. That's the perfect. There you go. That's 90% accuracy blast burn we just missed. That's probably the GG's. Good attempt though. Yeah, that's the nail in the coffin. That's okay. We'll get it second attempt for sure. We could even... Yeah, we were just gathering some data. That's awesome. So... Wait, do we even need to FF? Now I'm just like... Probably don't have enough damage, I guess. Yeah, we need to switch up the order. Gotcha. I think the main thing we have to go Life Orb on Charizard. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what's best. Yeah, I believe it. Fusion. 5 times 5%. 4 mons. What are the odds we can just still beat it? Am I trolling? Is there? Should we wait? Not. There's just no way. You think? It needs to transform to sky form now. Okay. 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 Thank you. P1 and P3 don't matter. It's P2. Is that the meme? I have to be in P2 slot. Okay. Okay. I'm down. What's up, fam? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. We need to remake the link. Thank you to my team. Hi. Hi. Should I make the? I think Darkrai's making the link, right? Dude, I love Randall. And I've been playing Food Guesser, fam. I've been all over Food Guesser. I'm on the Food Guesser arc. Yeah, beautiful. Reduce Scrandle. I've moved away from Scrandle because it feels too inflammatory sometimes. I don't know. Bro, he copied me. No, I definitely... Okay, kind of base rapid. Isn't Tim Duncan the guy? There was a meme going around recently that I think since like 1997, Tim Duncan has more wins than the entire Washington Wizards organization. There was like a meme going around recently that I saw. And for reference, I think Tim Duncan retired 10 years ago. So like if that's true, I'm just quoting a fucking like Instagram reel. So I don't know, you know, but that's unhinged. That's true. That's disgusting. Dude, I'm glad I did not fall into being a Wizards fan. They're 16 and 44 right now. Goodness gracious. How is a fucking... That's sad, man. Anyways, okay. Shut up, Pat. Okay, sorry. I'm just re-queuing. Okay. I'm not changing anything, right? Okay. Sorry, team. Sorry, team. Okay. All right, here we are going into attempt number 2, boys. This time for sure. I think the only thing we had to switch up there was our ordering. We had to get the mist using Articuno into slot number 2 or P2. Most people aren't Wizards fans. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It's sad, man. Not even Wizards fans. I feel like Wizards fans just like check out. They just become Capitals fans. And they just let you know. Idle material. Goat baller. But that's all. I think I've heard. Yeah. Damn. I don't know what that's based. Oh, so that is like the most based career right there. All right, turn 1 should stay the same. Just a Tailwind from me, damage and Sun from Ninetales, damage from Charizard, and then setting up Mist on our Articuno. I was about to say, if we missed this Blast Burn, we probably reset, but we hit it. Beautiful. Good start. Starcraft Poig. Poig based. Good. That's all. Like, also, like, Ninetales, I feel like is one of those mons that like always does the least damage, but you're doing really good damage with your Ninetales, Darkrai. The overheat, like 4.5 is really good. I feel like I like the average Ninetales does like 3%. I'm the yo. Where's Jimmy Run? I'm the Tim Duncan of PokeMMO. The new track is gonna go crazy. I'm the Tim Duncan of PokeMMO. It goes so crazy. Smart pick. Smart pick. Oh, I need to pick what time. I forgot that I'm going to a little bar tonight with some friends, Poggies. Oh yeah, this. Probs after you get off work or whatever. I can work around you, queen. Amish Patrouski, true. Social outing, W. I need to be touching more grass. I've been turbo online recently. I'll be so real. I've said it before. See you there. Do you know how fucking happy I would be if I walked into a bar and saw Oso? I would jump. I would jump on top. I would literally like sprint and jump on top of you and crush you. It would be. I'd be so happy. Okay, the aha emoji is crazy. Okay. I'm stalling my team. One sec. Yeah, they're fucking. My team's flaming me for yapping. Okay. Which they should do. Okay. ADHD maxing. I'm getting flamed in link chat. Okay. Bro said ADHD maxing. What are you talking about, dude? Shake my head. All right. All right, here we are back at the pivotal turn 2 where we want to get a heal block off as well as just as much ground and grass damage here as possible. I love Roserade's a great pick here. I don't even know if I have Roserade's a great Pokemon. Great pick here. I wonder if I should have brought my I might have a Roserade. I might have forgotten Roserade on the Iron Man. I think I have one, but I forgot to. That was a good call. That's a good call, man, from the teammate. Grass Gem there. My Earthquake doing 2.8%. I'm not proud of that. With Ground Gem too. If we do not win this run, I'll have to come back with a Roserade of my own. But for now, we're going to try to get it done, boys. For now, we're going to keep pushing through. On turn... So we have Shaman at 78% HP heading into turn 3. Is that enough for the current strats? Any more than 5 turns of Sun? Yeah, but I feel cringe micro-analyzing... What's it called when I'm the fucking problem? Yeah, Roserade's based. Yeah, Roserade. I fucked up for not bringing Roserade. I did not think about. Yeah, dude. First, dude. I try to be like. Nobody should feel. I don't like that on the internet we like make people feel ashamed for being turbo online. Like most of us are turbo online. We gotta fix it. We gotta work on it. But like, I don't know. It's better to be like open about. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm ADHD maxing. Wait, chat. Oh my god, they're right. Okay, next up is fire, right? All right. Cringe matching. Also that. All right, next up, turn 3. Following the order, we're going back into Big Dumper. Darmanitan coming in. I'm turbo in Yo Mama. Get that out of the chat so that it's not in the Shaman guide. Someone quick, spam an emote. Spam Joel or something. All right, Flare Blitz coming out. Just hoping to do enough damage here. PP no work. Mod that guy. What's happening? Do I Gamba again or think about... Wait, huh? No Gamba, please. What's the Gamba? Interruption. Here comes an eruption from our Typhlosion. That does 6% damage. Beautiful, beautiful job from the teammates. I bet you all these flare blitzes do 6%. Darmanitan's a demon. This thing is like the most insane rate. It always does more damage than you would expect every single time I've ever seen it. There's the synthesis, but we heal blocked it on the previous turn, so we should be dodging that thankfully. Beautiful. Another flare blitz from our backup Darmanitan. 6%, 6%. And then the third Darmanitan show us that 6%. 6 more percent coming in nice and handy. Pat, pat, pat. Button, button, button. What the fuck? Is my wife bullying chat members, Shizu? Cringe wife. No, wait, don't bully her back. Wait a minute. Love you, Shizu. Puggies, Shizu. Actually, just lift up Shizu. Was there a Shizu emote? Everybody, Shizu, Poggies! Shizu! Shizu, Poggies! Was your don't traumatize her, bro. Not the broke. Dude, that was I loved that, man. That shit was, I can't believe that happened in person. I can't believe that happened. The TikTok meme actually happened IRL. Next up, just follow along the strict guide. Next up is turn 4, so ground/grass. I'm bringing out my earthquaking Garchomp. And from what I've been told at this point in the fight, I couldn't even tell you why, Earthquake is now 4 times effective, or all ground type attacks are 4 times effective. So go ahead and abuse that in these later turns where you can. 1 Earthquake for my Garchomp coming up. Shaman now down to 54% HP. This is the start of turn 4, I believe. Yep, start of turn 4. All of our Earthquakers coming in. Dude, that's a good feeling. Maybe I probably should get a personalized. I usually just like run my brush for my hair through my beard, but it's not like I probably should like a comb. Glaze a viewer. I'm in the middle of the Shaman raid. I can't fucking glaze a viewer right now. What the fuck? But it's my wife though. Remind me after the raid or something. Lazy Boja now. She's the best around. No one's gonna ever take my wife down. She's the best. Oh, I'll sing a song. How about that? She's the best around. Wow. She's the dream wife that I could ever ask for. Wow. Poggies. Wow. She's so amazing. She's so sweet. She represents kindness in a pure human form. Oh my God. I can't. I'm cringing hard. That's the point. Kill the part of you that cringes. Okay. Do it. Kill it. Get rid of it. Send that to gym reruns to the day job. What do you think I'm doing? All right, all those earthquakes came out and slapped Shaman up, and now it's transformed into Styform Shaman, now at 36% HP. We're heading into turn 5 here in a quick sec, which, referring back to the guide, will put us at a backup Tailwind user, as well as our fire and ice types coming in here. Icy Wind from our Choice Scarf Vanillix, also very, very important here. That's kind of okay. Good. Literally a good suggestion. I appreciate that, Rapid. You're a great singer, sweetie. See, my wife likes my singing. Poggies. God, Shizu. Who never sleeps? Okay. Let's turn 5. All right, here's our turn 5 once again. Should be pretty simple. Icicle Spear from my Cloyster, Tailwind from a Murkrow, Icy Wind from the Vanillix, and then whatever strong fire type attack, Flare Blitz on the Entei. Get him with the therapy, with the relationship therapy bit. Our Tailwind comes out. Icy Wind comes out. Beautiful. We do see a Defiant proc on the Bravery, but it shouldn't matter, hopefully. We lower the Shaman speed. Get that speed control back. The Bravery is still slow. That's important. Shaman goes for its own Tailwind. We should be faster, though, with the double speed control. Icy Wind and Tailwind. Flare Blitz from our Entei doing 6%. Huge Entei damage. Cloyster, come on, show me some good. Cloyster doing 5.9. I'll take it. Basically cap damage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 6% is cap, of course. Gym now protects itself. It should be down to, let's see, down to 21.5% HP. We're coming down to our last Mons. Do we have enough? Hopefully. Just barely. You were awesome, Unity. That's fucked up, Oso. Don't even tell me that. Don't even tell me that. My therapist did ask me to link me one of my videos. So maybe, Ryan, if you're out there, Ryan, if you're watching, you're a really fantastic guy. Okay, thanks for helping me out a little bit. That would be crazy. That'd be scary. It would be insane. Imagine he like watches me on his lunch break or some shit. Ryan, get out of here. You're not supposed to see this part. If anything, this is the part he should see in my life the most. Psychoanalyze this, Ryan. Good luck. Okay. And then here is our final turn of the Shaman fight. Earth power coming in from our Levitate Flygon. And if you're rocking the Superior, you should have like heavy duty boots or something. It should be fine, I think. There we go. We outspeed. We hit the Shaman. It still works. It all works perfectly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 4.2. Let's see. Earth power did 6. Oh, it's gonna be close. Wait a minute. Earth power doing 6%. Okay, that was close. That was close. One of our Flygons had to use EQ. It didn't. I don't think it had E power, and it did 4.2. Had me a little scared there for a sec, but we got it, boys. Shaman defeated on the Ironman account. I hope this helped some of you out there do your own Shaman fights. If it did, like the video. If not, leave a comment calling me stinky. Subscribe to the videos if you find them helpful or entertaining or good background content while you play PokeMMO yourself. And I hope you just enjoyed today. I hope you enjoy the event so far. I've really enjoyed it, honestly. It was a rough start, to be honest with you, but I've loved it since the like day 2 changes. Have a great day. Good luck in your event and good luck on your Shaman catch. Be the first one to get the shiny in PokeMMO, please. Not ending stream. 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 Here it comes, fellas. Here it comes. One sec. Stream not over. Stream not. No. Stream not over. Stream not over. No. Make myself dizzy. Don't say bye. No. Wait, one sec. Uh-oh. Did I fuck up? Shaman raid guide. One sec, chat. Did I fix it? I fixed it. Yippee. I'm not ending. Don't tell people I'm ending. They're gonna think you're serious. Don't do I'm ending. No. I need help. The Sinnoh storyline sucks. You're spitting facts, Koa. Someone in chat might be able to help you more. Happy birthday. Thank you. It's not my birthday, but thank you so much, Gadu. Okay. It's time, fellas. Alrighty, fellas. It is time. The Shaman catch on the Ironman account. I can just about promise you less than 50 Ironman accounts, maybe less than 100. 50, there will be 50 to 100 Ironmen this year that get Shaman. That's about it. Very, very few people will do this. Very few care enough about this to get this far. And I am one of the few psychos that cares enough about the Ironman game mode to actually go through all of this to get this done. Okay? This is one of the very few Ironman Shamans that will ever, not ever, but exist for now. Wish me luck on potential. There's no way I get the first ever shiny Shaman, but if for by some, I will never beat the secret developer allegations if I get a shiny Shaman. There's no way. But all we can do is go for it. On the beat drop. On the beat drop. Come on. But it's actually perfect. That was... Give me the shiny. That was perfect. That was a perfect beat drop. Give me the first shiny. Give me the first shiny ever. Not shiny. We're bad at the game. That's okay. Shaman achieved 25 Grasiduas, the Flower Cape New Vanity. We now have the ability to plant Grasiduas and be very careful with them. We can now change our natures on our legendary Pokemon. It's going to take a while, but that's the fact that we now have the ability to do that is ridiculous. Before it was, however my legendaries rolled, I had to just go with the flow. I can now make so many more Pokemon usable. Also, my Shaman rolling 31 Spatak. That's quite good. I'll have to adjust it with more Grasiduas in the future. As an Ironman, you do not... The worst thing you can do is just use your Grasiduas immediately on your Shaman. Please keep these and use them and grow them like berries to get the nature herbs and also get infinite Grasiduas. You need like... Is it 1,000? You need a ton of Grasiduas to turn your Shaman into Sky form as well. So... I have a lot I have a lot of residual farming to do in the future, but for now we celebrate because Shaman has been achieved on an Iron Man account, an account that cannot trade, cannot use the GTL, must EV train, XP train, and do all of their Pokemon and items manually. Fellas, we fucking did it. Thank you, Kenji, for the fireworks support. Woo! Damn, that feels good. Oh, that's pretty fucking good, boys. That's nice. We got it fucking without oh my, can you without even trading? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, huh? Who? Okay, who's good? Okay, shut up. Damn. What now, boys? Oh, we get to open. I was about to say what now? What do we do now? We just farm swarms or whatever? No. We have something better, guys. We get to reward ourselves and open red envelopes. Oh, gambling time. On an Iron Man, it's not gambling because all we can do is open. So it's actually just using our resources. Wish me luck, fellas. First things first, I'm going to start with the normal reds and then go up to the lucky ones afterwards. If I get an ultra rare, there's no way I do. I'm not even going to, there's no shot. I would love more vanities. Please, more vanities. This is my one chance to ever get them. Hopefully some non-seasonals. Any non-seasonal vanities that aren't do I even have any duplicates? I don't think it's possible. I would be thrilled with. Okay, let's start with the 36 red envelopes. Dragon gem. I'll take gems, honestly. 16 dragon gems. Wait, that's actually good. I don't know if I need that, to be fair, but like I probably could go get it. I don't have that. I actually need that. I probably could have got one in the storyline or whatever, but sure. I'm very happy with these drops so far. XP charm is amazing. Luxury ball, sure. Depulse, fireworks. I'm also very wait, I actually, is there any other way to get these plates aside from, if you can get these all for free in the storyline, these aren't that good. If this is the only way to get these, this is like actually ridiculous. I really need all these, but I'm pretty sure you can get them from storyline, to be fair, but I still need like way more plates. Anyways, get them all for free. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, good heads up. I just repel on accident. Dragon Fang. Do we have that? Wait, is that new? New vanity! The red tassel! I don't even care if this one that much, but it's cute! Red tassel hair clips, new vanity unlocked. Any new vanity is worth screaming over. This is your one chance to get it as an Iron Man account. Hell fucking yes. Dragon Claw, Carbos, Fangs, Gems, Irons, more XP charms. Yes, please. Calciums, Reflects. Okay, okay, kind of shit. Reflect, whatever. Pearls. I'll take the plates, dude. I'll take it. A lot of Dragon Fangs, Carbos. Fireworks, I'll take. Fireworks, I'll take. Metronome's fine. Fireworks, I'll take. D-Claw down to the final 5, guys. One more, maybe one more vanity. One more. We got one vanity out of 36, but I'm honestly happy with that. My Iron Man event luck has not been good, but hey, I'll take it, man. All right, fellas, this is the kitten, the caboodle. This is the cats and the dogs. This is the bee's knees. This is the cat's pajamas. This is your mom's special treat before bed. Okay, this is everything. This is the 12 lucky red envelopes. These are the only lucky reds that I will get during the event. I have no plans to grind Abundant Shrine to the point of getting to the 2nd or 3rd Nyan boss. These are the only 12 I will get in the entire year of 2026 on the Iron Man account. Every one of these is precious and has a chance for really powerful charms and really high-end vanities that I only have now and only now to get for the rest of eternity. Let's start opening and stop yapping. Dragon Dance TM, Dragon Fang, Hyper, HP up. Okay, sure. Star Piece. Nothing matters. Like, I just need a vanity. Knockoff, Star Piece, Star Piece. XP charm 100% is good. I'm getting to the point where like I honestly don't even need more of these. I mean, you'll always need XP charm, I guess. I'm pretty stocked up on them, which is nice. Mind Plate. There's 2. We're down to the final 2 already. Okay, boys. 50-50. We're down to the final. Please, dear Lord Arceus, bless us on this day of this lucky red envelope. This is the final lucky red that I will open on the Iron Man account, and for the history of the Iron Man account of 2026, this is our last chance, our final chance. This is Mom Spaghetti on my shirt already. I am nervous. I am anxious, but please let me get it anyways. 3, 2, 1. That's fine. We did it! we did it, boys. That's okay. Who cares? The Iron Man drop rates for the sealed product, not great. We're saving our RNG. 2 meadow plates. Don't worry, guys. We're saving all of our RNG for Shiny Wars, and I would not be mad about that. We are saving our RNG for Shiny Wars when I will open all of these mysterious balls on an Iron Man account with a very low shiny rate, hopefully, and also unlock a ton of stuff for the account. We're saving it all for this, boys. The hair clips. Was the red tassels the only thing I got? What? It's okay. It's okay. We do what we can do. Tassels, at least. Yippee. I do like them. They're cute, honestly. They're growing on me. They're growing on me. Definitely not copium. I'll take it, boys. Anything on the Iron Man account, any new vanity is fucking huge, man. We did something today, fellas. We did something today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we opened those. Do I have any mystery boxes? I don't think I played PvP recently. It's the red tassels. I didn't give it the worst score, to be fair. Like, I gave the rapier a worse score than the tassels. Their ass. The red tassels could become S tier if they get moved from hat slot to, what's it called, to face. If they move their slot, they would be literally S tier in my opinion. Maybe even like move to hair or some shit. If they change their slot, I think they'd be, I really like them. I think they're cute. There's just, it's really hard to justify them in the hat slot. That's the problem. I think they're cute because you pulled them. No, I think they're cute. I like cute vanities. I love the hairpin. The tassels need to combine with a hat. Without a hat, they're just not enough. But that's just me. That's just a fellow like me, fellas. Oh my goodness, bias. I think I said that, but in my whatever. I'm getting rage baited. All right. Stream is not over. I want to do some grinding. I want to do some swarm farming. But we're going to relax for the rest of the stream. We're going to chill out and do some swarm farming. I am going to go get myself a Costco hot dog. Yes, feel free to be jealous. I know. I'm going to be right back, boys. I'm going to go get myself a nice, comfy in my own house Costco hot dog. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'll be right back, fellas. Yeah, it's stretch break, water here, stretch break. See you guys in 5 minutes. BRB, then we farm swarms, get shiny, get bitches, get mysterious ball poggies. Bye, BRB. Okay, we're back, boys. I'm sorry for your loss, Oso. That sucks. Okay. I've got two cool things to, maybe three cool things to show you guys. Very important stuff, okay? Thing number one, half a Costco hot dog. I already ate the other half. We gobbled it down, okay? The glizzy is gobbling, okay? Thing number two, root beer. Thing number three, okay, I got a new Magic the Gathering binder in the mail, okay? I got a new Magic binder, and I accidentally made it fucking huge. I actually ordered a ginormous one, okay? This is my new, oh my god. This is my new Magic binder. This thing is fucking huge. It's here. Because I didn't know it was gonna be this big. This is only like 24 bucks. It's like a nice zip up here. Let me, I like ones that are four or whatever, because you can like do play sets. Here, no, you want to see, okay, you want a real size comparison? I have a size comparison, Oso, okay? Here is the giant binder. Here is a normal sized binder. This thing is fucking huge. Like, this is a normal sized binder. This is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this. Hold up, a 360 case? I got you. Here, it's PS2, but it's the same size, okay? Like, this thing is like fucking ginormous. Like, genuinely, I've never seen a binder this big. This thing is fucking ginormous. I didn't know they made them this big. It's fucking huge, dude. Anyways, I'm gonna fill that with cards. Not fill with cards. Slowly fill with cards over time. You guys can buy packs? No, I'm a singles nerd. I very rarely buy what's it called? The top loader binder? No, it has 1,000. It can hold 1,000 cards, which is a ton. It holds 1,000 cards, and then it's rows of 4 as opposed to rows of 3. That's yeah, insane. All right, let's go get prep for some swarm farming. That binder, dude, it's insane. Where are the swarms right now? Thank you for the link, by the way, guys, and all my teammates for all those raids, dude. Thank you guys so freaking much. I'm gonna peace out, but thank you guys. Ooh. It's vibing times, fellas. Anybody else farming swarms? How's the swarm farming going, fellas? Muna Unova just got called. Perfect. Minchino Sinnoh. I'm gonna eat my dog. Oh, bug top. Honk honk. Minchino gone. Thank you. Just got Cresselia. Congrats. Go to Atkins. I love the calls here, man. I'm about to get set up for swarms and stuff, but I gotta take a second to appreciate. Look at this row. Look at all these Pokemon, guys. This row of all of the raid mons plus Shaman. It looks beautiful, dude. Saved? Question mark? Saved? No! The YouTube stream